Crazy. Pay attention, keep your eyes open. Be the ones next to you. Yeah, they'll fall on you. Yank God. Fell in love with it, jumped off the porch in it. Got dope in different spots and I be all through the city. I can feel it in my veins, I be whipping cocaine. Watch it lock in the pot, my niggas smoking propane. Let the porridge cool down, water running in the sink. Man, I love to cook dope, I don't even think I blink. So many niggas in the way, they gon' make the ship sink. I done seen niggas fold, tell stories to police. I got caught with the blicky, 2 times it get tricky. Took a case for my bros, felt like they wasn't with me. Niggas run when it get sticky, do it moving and get busy. Man, I know that I was trapping hard, I know what come with it. Gotta stick and move your own mans, turn into a whip. My own homie set me up, try to pull a okey doke. Put them in the chokehold, standing on my 10 toes. They be the closest ones to you, in the end, they just fold. Fell in love with it, jumped off the porch in it. Got dope in different spots and I be all through the city. I can feel it in my veins, I be whipping cocaine. Watch it lock in the pot, my niggas smoking propane.
These niggas goofy, always trying to be like the next nigga. Like your shit don't stink. Go tell that shit to somebody else, cause I ain't buying that shit. You could gas them goofies up, not me. I could give a fuck. All that bullshit cap, that goofy shit don't faze me, cause I know who I am. You could tell them lies to them niggas that don't know me. But when I come around, I'm like they OG. Nigga ran it up, and I ain't even been out 2 weeks. Insomnia, I got a money demon on me. Nigga, I can't sleep. When they came and got me from that last spot, I thought it was OV. Niggas always crying about this and that. I ain't worried about it. I took my lick on the chin like a man.
Fell in love with it, jumped off the porch in it. Got dope in different spots and I be all through the city. I can feel it in my veins, I be whipping cocaine. Watch it lock in the pot, my niggas smoking propane.
Yo. Let's get it. Let's get it. What we doing? Paul Harris, what up? Twine Raw. Let's get up in here, man. Hey, we got some stuff to talk about. got some stuff to talk about around the community. You know, I don't know exactly how I want to start it off, but definitely got to be some tightening up out there, man. We got to be tightening up out here, man. You know, straight up. What up, Bank?
What up with it, man?
What it do, man? What's going on with it?
Man,
Early.
you know, early AM.
It's just about to be 5 o'clock over here. We up. Hey, we starting to get back on that. You know, I know when I'm getting right because I start getting on my early. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, the community, man. Look, man, we took another bad hit. You know, I won't get into the particulars and shit. Of course, you know, it's always some type of dog bust or, you know, something. So, you know, at that magnitude, us as a community, no matter if it's publicized, no matter what, you know, it takes a bad hit. But I think this one in particular might raise awareness to people that's out there thinking that, you know, that they could just slip between the cracks and, you know, play both sides of the fence and do, you know, like it's a lot of activity going on. I feel obligated to raise that awareness. Oh yeah, Paul Harris, man. Yeah, man, that was my boy, Hunted Man, Loaf Gang, man. He just passed last week. And that's fucked up. I think that's the last joint he did. And I was talking to my boy because he got a bunch of connections in the music. I was like, damn, man, we can't never keep this guy out the feds. You know, he was a motherfucking road runner, you know, out there moving shit from St. Louis to goddamn Arizona to, you know, everywhere. He moving around and he knew what came with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of fucked up. But no, I'm gonna be playing that one for a long time. You know, this channel is gonna be hearing that a lot. You know what I'm saying? But on a fucked up note, you know, there's been like I said, I won't get into the particulars, man. But I just want to say game over, bro. You know, game over. Okay. You know, for people that think having property just not enough no more. Having secluded, you know, all it, you know, it's just not enough, man. These drones are undefeated. And you could take this as a, you know, don't get caught dog fighting tip or, you know, whatever, which it's not, but you should take it as the level of surveillance that they have in today's age is beyond, it's beyond, brother. You know, they can put a little cameras anywhere and be watching you, surveillance, you know, they can mic you up, they can tap the towers and hear all the conversations. It's a lot that law enforcement can do. And it's really military issue type of technology, things that, you know, some people will argue that they're not even supposed to use on regular civilians, right? But we keep getting this shit. And just based on this is a terrible picture, but this is from a drone. This is like, you know, this is like some high technology shit, bro. You know, I don't know how to cut it. You know, I just don't know how to cut it as far as, like I said, I won't even get into none of the particulars about the case because that's not my thing. You know, we got another snitch in the community. You know, that's what they do. We're not going to take food out of their mouth. If they get paid, you know, $11 a video for snitching, you know, hey, I'm not I'm not gonna be the one trying to compete with that, or but we got to know what's going on, man. It was a situation. It was a handful of dozen people attending, and I always thought that if I did anything illegal, you got 40, 50 people there. I always thought that that was a no. You even like, it didn't matter if we was going to shoplift, if we was going to, I don't know, who, selling weed, whatever it is, we wouldn't have 50, 40, 50 motherfuckers with us, you already know that something bad, it's a high probability of something bad happening when you're doing that. And then these guys, it looks like this shit's like in the backyard, look like a fucking goddamn spaceship done landed or something. You know what I'm saying? A flying saucer done landed with all the lights in the middle of a dark ass fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and you don't think that they drive over this shit, on these weekends and shit. They know activities going on. They know that everybody's pulling up, all this shit. So law enforcement, they probably even have to have permission, bro. I'm gonna just put that out there, man. But they can get to swooping over your shit, bro, with these drones. And I feel compelled because they basically took me down from a drone. Like, they didn't have shit from the first time they started fucking with me. They didn't have nothing. That's why it was 18 months. That's why it was so long before they could even try to do anything. They needed that extra nail in the coffin, that drone, which got everybody just on edge. All the the animal people and the supporters. It turned it into a shit show. But ultimately, it was that drone, and people, they believe what they hear about footage and shit. There was another disturbing image that I saw, and it was this right here. This cop, it looks like he's at the back of his flatbed. I don't know him. I feel like I can put him on here. This is public. I'm not putting any of the accused, I'm not doing this to harm anybody's thing, but we got to know this, because there's this weekend, somebody's going to be trying to go to one of these functions, right? Somebody got invited to something like this, and they want to see this and this, and just because the last 12 times everything was cool, then they think that it's still going to be cool to do this. And we got this guy, he looked like he's serious, man. He shaved his head before he came to work. You know what I'm saying? He's out here trying to catch a motherfucker, bro. And what makes me wonder, and I'm not trying to throw it off of the egregious acts that go on and what people aren't supposed to be doing or what they're supposed to be doing. I'm not trying to do all that, but I don't never see this type of energy when it comes to when the S offenders and the all the missing children, right? And I'm this ain't a story about that. I just don't feel the same energy when it comes to that. This guy on the drone, they got hundreds of cops, running around, machine guns and, all this stuff, what I'm saying? And then we got missing children, missing women running around, stuck in basements and stuff. Like, I'm sure they could use some of this technology to try to find some of them. We don't never see that. Okay. And this county probably takes down a lot of dog fighters, and this one, it looks like it's plastered all over everywhere. So, at least they could have a little bit of the same energy. That's That's just what I'm guessing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know, you're not gonna want to get caught up in no shit like this. Okay. This isn't gonna be your best day getting caught up, because it's gonna be more spiraling down. Everybody there, they're probably looking at your yard. Like everybody that's there that got caught there, they're looking at your yard. They have the right to go to your yard, to your whereabouts, your baby's mom, where you thought you was keeping dogs. You know, that's the type of level of law enforcement. Like, that's what they're doing. We got to understand this, man. So I try to tell people all the time to do something positive, get in the magazine. Not only just because that's what they do in the hood. You know, they got the YNs wilding, and then they got a bunch of dudes trying to say, after they had all their fun wilding, then they want to tell all the youngsters to quit wilding, but they don't give the youngsters another alternative, right? So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to give people another alternative. We're trying to highlight dogs that have won in different competitions more than, you know, the historical aspect, or, you know, looking at what people were doing way back in the day, right? To give people some type of hope, some type of camaraderie, that they could see good things happening, positivity, people growing, building families, you know, instead of getting caught by this guy. This guy's not fucking around. He's going to try to lock you up. You're going to be under the jail fucking with this dude, you know. You know, snitching. Yeah. Hey, Mike Lee, salute to you, brother. Snitching could have been a factor, but it's like when I see shit like this, let me see. Okay, there we go, right there. And then we got let me see this one. This one right here. You know, this is
You gotta
drone
think though, somebody
surveillance.
invited the police to the function.
Well, it ain't hard for them to just fly a drone over. Nobody, there was other pictures, but like I said,
Yeah,
I'm not the type that dig like that. I'm not gonna dig like that, even say where it was at or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But there was a picture with the shit actually in progress.
yeah,
Good picture, a good ass picture. So basically, I'm just putting the terrible pictures that really don't show shit. Basically, you know, they had
yeah.
other pictures. Motherfucker actually in the fucking box holding his motherfucking dog. You know, like they about to scratch the motherfucker or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you
no, they
know, so
you could bet your dollar though they had an agent out there on the playing field. Like, see, that's how they knew about it. Cause shit, if not, they not just gonna be, police. That nigga was set up to. That was a mission. Like they knew what they was doing. They had the police recording the police, record them. So shit, that was a mission. Like they didn't just luck of the draw, just happened to just fly the drone. Police out there flying drone around. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. You see a bunch of people gathering up, they start to look for that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like you see
yeah.
a
But how would they
caravan of
know it's like?
cars.
How they know it ain't somebody just getting family in for Thanksgiving or something? You know what I'm saying?
Because it probably been neighbors complaining already. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, for sure.
Nine
No,
times out
somebody.
of
That's what I'm
10,
saying. Somebody for sure tipped them off. Though.
well, this probably a yard where dogs is at too. You know, we got to
Yeah,
understand that. Now, if this was just a random ass spot, you know, I could see where you're saying, but
yeah,
it's probably a yard, somebody's fucking yard, bro. People do this shit at their yard. You know, they put the dogs up, or they know their dogs ain't gonna be on shit at night, you know,
yeah,
or maybe they dogs on the other side, or maybe they are way out there, you know, and if you way out there like that, it's uncommon to have, let's say, 20 cars.
Yeah.
To get 50 people, that's probably like fucking 20 cars, bro.
Rolled by some
Minimum 10
old
cars.
lady to but she was like, "Hey, what the hell?" Hey,
Right. You see 20 cars ride down. All they got to do is say, yeah, I just saw 18 cars drive down the road. I don't know what's going on. It just seems a little suspicious.
Yeah.
And the fucking police they're going to come by there and just drive by. And then look, he got his drone. He got the shit up, flew the drone up. It's not hard to see it. It's a big ass light.
Yeah.
Right. And then they see that shit, and then it pitch black. It's not like the city with lights. This is in the middle of nowhere, pitch black. So you're gonna see some shit. You're gonna hear people talking and loud, and people just enjoying themselves, drunk. Like once I get a little bit of liquor, I'm not watching my tone and shit. I'm popping this shit. We out here. I'm not thinking nobody's watching us and shit, man. We kicking it. You ain't think about nothing. You probably flew in. You know what I'm saying? Got some band-aids on you. And next thing you know, you hear a whole bunch of sirens and lights and shit. That's just, and we gotta know, like, this is the war on dog fighting. This is I don't want to say it's worse than the war on drugs, because the war on drugs and the impact that it had, it was terrible, but it's got the same type of tone.
No, for sure.
Got the same type of tone, bro. The easy trap. They even get you, lock you up. If you ain't even fighting dogs, because they got so much of this type of shit, so much steam, so much community support for this type of shit.
That's crazy.
And I don't know, man. I don't know what's big and what's not, but that motherfucker, it was seeming kind of big. Just the way people were putting it out there, I don't see the kids getting violated, and I just don't see that type of energy. Right? That's when I called the guy, because this is what I do. I'm gonna be advocating for a lot of things. When I called the little reporter guy that up here, I had his number. Like, let me call this guy. He's a reporter. He's supposed to be on his job. I just wanted to see where that energy was for this other guy. And I found out they gave that it was I think it was a football coach, and he allegedly touched 20 kids or something, or he had 18 counts or something, or however many, maybe it was multiple counts on one kid. So, he had like 18 counts. And I didn't see, like, my shit was on the news more than that. Local news. I'm not talking about all over, even though my shit was nationwide. But I was just talking about the local news and how they handled it. And just like, bro, you guys didn't have that same energy. This guy, he's a football coach, somebody that you trust your kids with, and he's violating these kids. And you didn't have no energy for him. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? So then we were going back and forth, and we I really wanted to beef with him, but it wasn't that type of situation. It was like, okay, he explained himself pretty good and was pretty transparent about, even though that probably would have been a good story for him. I don't really pocket watch, but I just didn't see that same energy when it comes to other things, that I feel are more important. That's all.
No, for
So
sure. That's crazy. You know, and that's like that everywhere. Like the most heinous crime you could do is a sex offense on a minor, and you can get
right,
man, you get probation for that shit, huh?
right, right.
That's like a probation. Like the motherfuckers be doing some heinous shit and get 6 months in, 2 years probation. Like that should be a, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, fuck around over here. That's a death sentence.
I love animals. I want to be on the record saying that. You know, I love animals. Um, um, but I don't think that America has gotten far enough as a country treating their own citizens. Okay. I honestly, it's 2025. I still feel unfair treatment. I do.
No, for
Nobody
sure.
can say how I feel, bro. Nobody can say how I feel. I'm not gonna say it's across the board. I'm not saying things aren't getting better in America. But I just think that our fight, we haven't got to the point where we need to be worried about locking people up for dogs. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not trying to
Yeah.
say this because I got locked up for dogs, you know, because that's what they'll say. Like, oh, he just saying this because he got locked up for dogs, and you know, he did this, you know, for dogs, and you know, I'm not saying it for that. I'm just saying that it doesn't look like we've gotten far enough to be harassing people about these damn animals, bro. You know, there's a lot of things that you can do in America that you can't do in other countries. You know, like I can go marry a whole dude right now in America. You know, there's other countries that you can't do that. That type of behavior, that type of stuff is unacceptable
Hell
in
yeah.
those parts of the world. And punishable by unaliving.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
fuck,
But
fuck
then
around.
they want to frown upon some dogs. And I look at, I don't want to turn into the guy that loves this shit. I think there's just far more things to do with them besides fighting them. I think, you know, when you fight a dog, even if some of the best dogs, they only had about maybe a couple hours of box time, which meaning the total time that they were actually fighting another dog. You know, that's the
Yeah.
great dog. That's probably the top 25% have seen 2 hours of time. And that's what the rolling, that's what everything, right? Um, some dogs, you know, if they cold, you know, they won't see no time, minute or two. You know, they won't never see no time if they don't have that trait to want to be there, if they don't have that willingness to compete in that on that level. So I'm a advocate that you know, there's far more to these animals. There's far more when we're talking about breeding, genetics, everything. You know, there's far more.
Yeah.
You know, but this is crazy, man. This is getting on the crazy side, and the fact that they, you know, they got enough to get everybody. Like they probably zeroed in and got everybody before they even busted the shit. Right? Let's get every goddamn car, make and model number with the license plate from the drone, because them drones are good. Okay. Let's get all of that shit.
Oh, you know they did. In
And
case anybody
then
got away, you know they
yeah,
did.
we got everything. No, they had a another picture. I didn't put it up here, but it had the infrared, right?
Yeah,
So
they was they was lighting them up.
they
Yeah.
spotted people in the bushes from the infrared, brother. And you can't go far. They could have multiple drones, bro. It could be 4, 5 drones floating around. You know, you're not gonna go far. You're not getting far on foot. Especially if you don't even know the area. You don't even know where the fuck you going. You about to go up in somebody's yard and they about to probably smoke you. You know, you don't know where you going. They probably got big ass Malawas and Dogos and what's the other one? Cane Corsos, and you know, like you know, I wouldn't recommend going up in somebody's yard trying to get away, right?
Hell no,
Even
not if you're in
though
the
I
country.
mean, you got to do what you got to do, I guess, you know. But game over, man. Game over. I think the game is over, man. I think people gotta really look at looking at this for what it is, you know. You can't trust nobody no more, man. You can't trust where you at. You can't, you know, it's not cool. It's not secluded and shit. Like the word secluded doesn't mean anything anymore. When they could just hop in a drone any second, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, them
Let me get
cats is
this. Hold up.
tripping. What they got a gazebo set up out there where they could just see everything.
Crazy. Give me a second. Hold up.
That is wild right there. You just set up a gazebo in the field, bro. Just fuck it. Damn, that's fucked up. The police was on a mission. Shit. What the hell? Shit, they probably had barbecue and everything out there. Motherfuckers pissed that they didn't eat. You go down for just spectating on that shit, huh? Mm. Shit, what y'all out there smoking on? Yeah, no, Paul Hills, what up, Paul? Nah, that shit look wild, man. What up, LG? Havoc, Party Dog, what's going down, y'all? Hey, nah, they out there. You got to be more careful than that, Paul. That's wild. I definitely don't condone any of that activity, you know what I'm saying? But that's wild right there. Like shit. There's some cowboys out there, boy. Shit, I've been annoyed in the motherfucker. But listen, somebody definitely invited them though. Somebody gave them niggas the invite. Like was like, hey, at night we gonna be out here. It's finna go down. And then, you know, like they gotta have like they can't just raid your shit off there. Like they gotta have like probably evidence. They probably couldn't just take dude word. So they flew the drone and then they see everything. You know what I'm saying? You at least
Right.
could have had that shit covered up to where even if they flew the drone, like, damn, we can't raid off the word of old buddy. You know what I'm saying? They probably would have caught people leaving or something, maybe. But I don't think the gazebo helped. I think that's when they flew the drone up, they got the slapping hands. Like, oh, we got these motherfuckers.
He said the gazebo.
That's wild, dog. Like, you just, fuck it, we're going to do it right here. Pay the crackhead to set that shit up. Because one of the poles look like it's leaning, cuz. So you ain't even.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's like the culture though. That was the old culture. That's how it was done back in the day. That's actually a nice fucking setup.
Yeah, but it was.
I mean,
it wasn't
we
like
talk about
frowned upon like that back in the day, though. So that's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day.
well, they didn't have drones back in the day, right?
Yeah.
They didn't have drones in fucking 93 and shit. You know, they wasn't not just anybody. Like right now, your neighbor could go buy a drone and fly that motherfucker high as fuck and look at everybody's fucking yard. Now he's not supposed to be taking pictures and surveilling. You know, he's not supposed to be doing shit like that in your yard, but he could look. Motherfucker could look, bro. That's not illegal, dog, to fly my shit up high and look. Just look, point that motherfucker around and look all around. Shit. I'm gonna get one to look at the back of my yard because I see a little trail. I know there's an animal back there or something. You know, I got a bunch of bushes on two sides of bushes, and I got this big ass trail. It opens up to another big yard way in the back. You'll never even know it's back there unless I took you back there. But back there, I see a little trail and shit, you know, and I want to get me a little drone just to go back there a couple times, or you know, like right now, I ain't doing shit, you know, fly that motherfucker back there, see what's back there. It might be a human sleeping back there. I don't know. He probably pack up his tent every day at 5 a.m. You know he got to get the fuck out of it, you know, but from 8 o'clock at night to 5 a.m., he know ain't nobody back there. You know, he know that. Like, I don't know what the fuck's back there, honestly. It's like this little patch of grass that's flat. I'm telling you, bro. I don't know what's back there. It might be a pack of coyotes. I don't know. I don't know, dog. You know, it's a patch of grass and it's always flat. Maybe that's just the way it goes. You know, it's kind of by the little wetland or something. You know, I don't know what the hell. But what the hell?
You observe it, hey, you
Sean,
out there looking.
CD Sean, my boy, CD Sean, man, tap in with me. Tap in with me. Lamont Grant, what up? Harry Hayes. Have it. What up, brother? Zay Johnson. B2K. What up, brother? So we just chopping it up, man. I think this is a good one, man. Just to raise awareness, man. But let's get a little magazine break. You guys make sure you support the magazine, get the magazine. Go look in the description. Links for 1, 2, and 3. And let me check the analytics. This ain't just a magazine. It's a movement. The American Pit Bull Terrier. Real dogs, real yards, real history. From legendary bloodlines to modern breeders, keeping the flame lit. Yard spotlights, breeding knowledge, controversy, culture. This is for the ones who walk it like they talk it. No fluff, no fakes, just dog man, dog woman, and dogs. Grab your issue now, support the culture. Because the legacy don't live online, it lives in print. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was hard. That commercial hard, bro. Every time you
Appreciate
play
it,
it.
man. It's time for another one. It's time for another one. But I've been just riding him out. I'm like, fuck it, we riding him out. But it's time. It's definitely time for me to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Switch it up a little bit. If anybody got any content with the magazine, flossing, doing anything, reading it, checking it out, showing it, selfies, pictures, anything, I need all that for the next mags that's coming up. I need it all. Feel free to send it straight to me. Don't hesitate to send it straight to my inbox or just shoot me a direct text, man, straight from the line, man. It's my business phone, man. I used to have a trap phone where I did all illegal shit. See, now I'm a changed man. So this is a business line. I want the president to call me on this phone number right here. If he want to get a hold of me and tell me how good of a job I've been doing, showing these dogs in a positive light, because he was thinking about getting one himself, but he already had enough scrutiny, so he didn't want to, right?
No,
But he can reach me right here, because it's nothing that we're doing that's illegal, man. You can't just look at somebody and, oh man, look how he acts, man. Look how his clothes are. Look at, he's doing. Nah, man, it don't work like that. And that's the part of America that we've been waiting for, right? We've been waiting on America to be that fair, So,
nah, for real.
hey man, get it in. You know what we doing. We in here.
Yeah. And quit wasting all them damn dollars fucking with motherfuckers over dogs, bro. It's overpopulated anyways. What we worried about dogs for? I mean, we don't condone none of that they was doing. But I'm just saying, like, who gives a damn about dogs? Well, let's worry about some coyotes and shit that's snatching people dog up out their yard. That shit's crazy.
Yeah,
You can't call animal control for no shit like that. Like when you can't pick up the phone and be like, yo, dog, there's a bunch of coyotes out here fucking my dogs up. They gonna be like, man, what you want me to do about it?
So okay, let's go down the rabbit hole. So the coyotes is just running up in yards getting on dogs.
Fucking shit up out here in Oklahoma, guys. I mean, getting on your dog ass, bro. Coming out there,
Wow.
it's 4-5 coyotes got your dog stretched out or keep attacking them. That motherfucker spinning in the circle. You gotta let off gunshot. Wow. Get the motherfuckers up out of there.
Wow. Well, they'll just get to jumping them.
Sometimes, or it'd be just one, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, nah, for sure. Like they catch your dog, or if you out walking your dog, it's been a couple of them. I'm gonna shoot you the newspaper articles and shit. It'd be a couple of them, man, like people walking their dog and a pack of coyotes run up and stretch the dog out. They screaming and hollering and
wow, like that.
Yeah, no, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Getting, distraught on the
So they
news
need
talking about they just
the
ran up.
APBT, or are they gonna stretch the APBT out too, or what? What's going on with that?
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this: if you walk in the APBT, I'm sure you a fighter too. So when you see that motherfucker coming, you better let that leash go, pull out that motherfucking pistol or that pocket knife, and then get scrapping. You know what I'm saying? We get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? We get, especially if it's more than one. If it's one, oh shit, we on their ass. We stretching the coyote out. You know what I'm saying? He got him around. I'm gonna run up and stick him. We stretching him out.
Right. And they want you to eradicate those things, right?
Oh yeah. It's open shoot on them motherfuckers. You could just pop their ass.
Oh wow.
Police pull up. You just tell them, man, I shot a coyote. You show them the coyote, they ain't gonna say shit. You know what I'm saying?
Good. What's the gun laws out there? I'm just curious. I'm not trying to go
gun
out there.
laws, it's open carry out here. It's the wild, wild west. Open carry. You know what I'm saying? Felons. You're not gonna get searched. You know what I'm saying? You get caught doing a crime or something, you got it. But a lot of people out here with felonies, as long as it's not a violent offense, they clearing their felonies and they toting pistols too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
you got a violent offense, I think you got to be 10 years free of a violent charge, you know what I'm saying? And then you can get your pistol license back for some 7-year sentence or something, you know. But if it ain't violent, shit, first day out the pen, you can carry you a gun, you good.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be
I
open
agree.
carry, you know what I'm saying? So like if you walking through the store or some Walmart, you got to, you know, cowboy style. You can have it on a holster or something, or a strap across the shoulder strap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, but you know how that go. You know how that go. Shit, don't be looking wrong trying to open carry. You know what I'm saying? They might run down on you. Make
Yeah.
sure you good. You know what I'm saying? So shit, but I keep it tucked. I got a little conceal. I got one of them little holsters you could click on the inside of your shit, and that shit be on the front of your belt. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? On
yeah,
the
yeah.
inside of the pants. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. Let me see,
18,
man.
18, you could walk right in the motherfucking academy and buy AK.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I think you can do that here too. Those are I think it's 21 for the handguns. But you
Yeah,
know, man,
shit.
we was just out here slanging pistols,
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
I ain't even go front, man. I was act like man, we wasn't. I'm glad that I made it through to the age where I could actually tell my story and hopefully help other people. But you know, we wasn't really giving a fuck about the laws and shit. You know what I'm saying? We was just, you know, I ain't gonna lie. Like right now, opportunity looks great, and there have been a lot of people that have made it up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Even in like the sports world, kind of gives people a little bit of hope. But like back in my day, it was more like a Rand University. Like, you know, you got a whole lot of good motherfuckers with all this fucking talent at everything, but nobody really fucking making it though. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like growing up, the whole thing was to make it, bro. And to make it, whatever the fuck that looks like, if that's moving out the hood or, you know, doing, you know, the acre, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a city guy. So acre is big as fuck, you
No,
know,
for sure.
it's bigger yard I ever had growing up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't never had an acre. I
Sure.
never had a half an acre growing up. You know what I'm saying? None of the houses I lived in. You know, I lived in let me see, growing up in Seattle, we had 4 houses. My parents had 4 houses right in the central area. So, you know, you got to think about it like that, you know. And none of those yards were that big. One of the spots was an apartment. That's where I was born. Apartment. It was just me and my oldest sister. You feel me? So I don't
Yeah.
remember none of that because we was in a house by the time I was probably CC's age or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
or maybe before that, you know, probably years old. I was, you know, we was in a house, and then all the other kids started coming and shit. All my little brothers and shit, you know, all those guys, a couple more sisters and shit, you know, getting it in.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, yeah, for sure. Like, you know, back in the day, you know, 14, you hit a kick though. You know, out here in Oklahoma, you come across a bunch of guns, you know. But yeah, we was toting pistols. It wasn't the motherfuckers didn't pull out the choppers and shit. We wasn't doing
Yeah.
that. Big ass 4.5 or a little 38 revolver, you know what I'm saying? Them was the ones. The 38
Right.
revolver, you could sneak into the club, you know what I'm saying? Get a hammerless. You know, we used to go through here stealing guns and shit or buy a pistol off the street, $200, $300, you know. You got your little banger and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Deuce 5 or something in the pocket while you in the club, you know what I'm saying? But shit, now it was mostly hands though. You had a pistol in your pocket, you'll bang a motherfucker. You squabble down.
I think a key to helping out the youth, if you're a parent or an uncle, or you know, if you got, you know, if you're a mentor or whatever, keep them You gotta guard these men because we're men. You feel like he 14, he's 17, he could hold his own and shit. But really, you gotta hold your arms around them till they're old enough to carry and conceal. You feel me?
No, for sure.
That,
And then and
that
the
should be
culture
the
ain't the
new
same though,
standard.
bro. We was brainwashed coming up thinking, you know what I'm saying? Like the way I'm pretty sure you thought the same way. Like we didn't think, oh, you coming up, we could make it. We could be a doctor or a lawyer or if we could hold down a job and still make it. We thought making it, you had to get out here in these streets and work your way from a half a key, quarter key, whole thing, bam. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
shit, we thinking like that, like a different type of man. I got a dope boy make it, but we really could have just made it hustling, working a job or two. You know what I'm saying? That's why like my boys is nerds. They know how to fight, but they nerds, they gamers and shit. And I encourage that. Fuck it, make it in Madden, son. You could become professional playing Madden, getting 100,000 a game. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. You know, like we thought differently coming up. You know what I'm saying? You had to be out in the streets and be tough. It was a different era. You know what I'm saying?
Or you 18, you out the house type shit. I guess a
Yeah,
lot of people
16.
that had to face that
16, you got
reality.
an apartment. Your
Yeah.
parents don't even know about that apartment. You over there that had one of them smokers sign your apartment and you trapping. You letting the smoker stay there. You pull up whenever you want. You trapping out the apartment. You know what I'm saying?
So nah, I definitely want to keep my arms around them, longer so that they're able to kind of establish themselves before just getting out here. Because you never know what you'll turn into trying to survive, And
No, for sure.
just like these dogs, a lot of people, they were brought up in this shit. They had older relatives and shit. It's like a culture, So I want to be here for people that, don't know how to transition, don't know how to fucking just say, you know what, I'm not gonna live that type of life, but instead I'm gonna use my dogs in this positive direction. And hopefully the law will honor that. Like somebody, and then they won't just pull up and just say that you're dog fighting anyway, just because, I think that's the disconnect. Why paint in the positive light when you're gonna pull up on my fucking yard and you're gonna say it's a motherfucking dog fighting operation any goddamn way, rather if I'm fighting them or not. Like, like we could have just, like I told my dude, I was like, in my situation, I said I could have just, there couldn't have been no dogs there the day before. I could have put all those dogs there that day, and they would have came in there and said it was a motherfucking dog fighting operation, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Period. That's what they're gonna say, dog. And until we understand that, then we're always gonna be vulnerable. We're always gonna be having drones flying over you. They're gonna be mistreating you and fucking you over. That's what it is.
Yeah, that'd be the thing. Whether they got any proof or no dog fighting or anything, they just come out straight up. It's dog fighting going on.
And and the guy, I should have recorded his ass. The supervisor from animal control came through because I went home. They let me go that first time. They locked me up. They let me out the next day. No charges filed. That's what my shit said. No charges filed. And I go home and shit. I'm looking at the yard and shit. I go up in there. I see 3 dead puppies. You feel me? So I call. I'm like, hey, what's up with this? And it was like, yeah, we'll get a statement and all of this, which I know dude threw it away. I got a copy of it though. So I'm gonna bring this up. I hope he's listening because I'm gonna show that no action was taken and that you just took my statement I wrote when I told you about the puppies I found in there and you guys did nothing. That was proof that they wasn't on their shit. You took a mother dog out of her fucking thing and didn't even notice that there was pups in there. That lets me know that you guys don't know shit about these dogs, because if you knew something about these dogs, you would automatically look at her and tell that she has some pups.
Yeah.
So all of that shit, I called dude, he came through and we was talking. I should have recorded his ass, man, because he was like, yeah, he apologized. He was like, yeah, I apologize how they put it on the news, and it wasn't that, and it wasn't this, it wasn't that, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, all right. And he was like, well, because this is complicated and blah blah blah, and his boss, and all of this shit. And he was like, is there like 5 dogs or something that you absolutely needed just because, so this doesn't get, you know what I'm saying? Basically, I don't know his exact words of what he was saying, but that's my son. That's what the fuck he said. I wouldn't put nothing on my fucking son or nobody. I don't fucking lie. I don't even have to tell the story at all. You know what I'm saying? I fucking lie. And then this motherfucker, the other option was to petition. That's what I did when I was in court and shit. You know what I'm saying? On the right side, I wasn't the defendant. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the motherfucking right, the plaintiff.
Yeah.
They didn't look at it like that. They're the motherfucking defendant. You need to be looking at them motherfuckers. I took them to court. I paid for that court date. You know what I'm saying? So, these dudes, they'll say anything, bro. I'm telling you, they'll have you hemmed up over anything. And then this right here, this drone footage, this surveillance is overwhelming. The fact that they're able to even do that, it just changes the whole game. Nobody's even paying no attention
at all.
They had more picks. Nobody was even paying attention. Like, that motherfucking drone, that motherfucker, it ain't got no light
he could
on
have
it.
been far out though, bro. He could have been far out and zoomed that camera in on their ass. You know what I'm saying? To where they didn't even know that motherfucker was in the sky.
Well, the way it's so bright, you ain't gonna see the sky. You too busy looking at that bright light right there. The sky gonna be pitch black, and it's gonna be dark. And if it ain't got no light on it, they ain't always got the light blinking on the motherfucking shit like an airplane, bro.
Hell no, they got a high tech one. That bitch flying special ops, all black.
Stealth, dog.
You know, man, it probably was hovering 50 feet above them. They ain't even know it.
What they got? 4K? That motherfucker probably 6K or whatever they got the new shit. 5K.
I'm pretty sure they got footage they could zoom in and see faces, bro. The way that shit look right there.
They got somebody in the box, brother.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't put motherfuckers out there like that. I'm just
the fucking gazebo, bro.
I'm just letting people know that if somebody's about to invite you to some shit and it possibly could be like this, you might want to reconsider, bro. That's all I'm saying. I'm not here.
Is that a charge if you there and you not fighting? Spectating? You just watching? You ain't got no dog or nothing? You think they charge you?
Hell yeah, that's a charge.
They probably what you think they're gonna hit you with if you just was there watching like without a dog or nothing? You just out there. I'm trying to see like the minimum charge to the max charge.
It's dog fighting.
It's dog fighting. Everybody is
dog fighting, bro.
Yeah. Everybody's just getting hit with dog fighting, and then they're gonna make them.
You can't even hold a dog for fighting. Like, let's say I wasn't fighting a dog, but I was just holding them. You can't even do that. That's dog fighting.
Yeah, they're gonna make the spectators snitch on all, give state documents on all the other people, so they could get off with lower sentence, and they finna nail all the motherfuckers they got on that footage fight in that ring, and whoever property that is.
Dickie Foster. You rock. What up, brothers? Darnie Jackson. What up?
So I tell you, you can't even just watch and not get away with a charge. So when them motherfuckers be walking away, shit, they sign a statement.
Yeah, man. Anyway. There was some more news up in the APBT world. Your boy Garner, man, he's not having it. I seen this. One of my good brothers sent it to me. I won't name them. But that was I don't know where this was at. This is a IG or something. You know, I don't know what this is, you know. Man, I don't even know. This might not even be Tom response, but he said, lying piece of shit. My percentages are higher of any major breeder, and they get higher with every generation, right? It's got 13 likes on there. Yeah, I'm like, okay, that might be Tom, right? You know, you get because he got a cult following. And then other guy, I was wondering when you was coming, he would never say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he never say that. Yeah. And then he said moment before you made this before this post was made, dude's like he's smoking. So they and I don't know if this is real. Maybe it is, maybe he's had enough. Maybe he's had enough of this shit.
Nah. I don't even think Tom would say no shit like that.
He wouldn't say no shit like this, huh?
Not if he's smart, because they if that is Tom, they finna knock his whole yard down. One of them Facebook rats is sending that to every local detective around that motherfucker. They finna knock his whole shit down.
But shit, well, I mean, you can't really say percentages is incriminating.
If they could say a motherfucking treadmill is,
you said what?
You could say percentages of dog shows, but what I'm saying, if they could say a treadmill is, they definitely gonna say that statement is. Yeah.
Nah, not this dude. Not this dude. This dude, he's you know, he checks his boxes, bro. Like I said, he does contracts. Like you got to sign a well, I don't know if you have to, but I've heard of people that had to sign a contract to buy one of his dogs, saying that they wouldn't participate in any legal activities and shit. You know, that legally that it covers your ass.
Okay, so his dogs is crushing the shows and shit, like the weight pulling and all that is what he's talking about.
Who knows? He just said lying piece of shit, you know, percentages, you know. I wouldn't think that it wouldn't be him because he was in fear of law enforcement fucking with him because he said percentages. That's all I'm saying. Maybe, but maybe it's a troll. I don't know. Maybe that's a real account that said that shit. I couldn't find it, so I couldn't click on it to see if it was his real account.
So if it is Tom, then whoever made the comment, then Tom must know him and it pissed him off.
Or he just tired of the internet, because people do talk about the percentages. Like, you know, I mean, if you breed, let's just say a whole lot of litters, right? And you know, there should be a better success rate with a lot of different avenues.
Yeah.
When you're breeding at that high volume. So, and if you're selling 90% of them, how do you know what the percentages are? Or how do you know if they're getting higher with every breeding, every generation, I should say? And that's it's kind of like, how would you know if you're getting rid of all of them, right? You're getting rid of all of them. You're selling at least 100 different people every day. Like, it's hard for me to keep up with 5 people. Like, if we got some shit going and I'm trying to, you know, orchestrate some shit and just trying to keep a few people, like, you know.
Yeah.
So if you could keep up with 200-300 people and you know how their dogs are doing and shit, you know, that's great. But he does do a lot of overseas, you know, that I've been looking at some of those dogs' pedigrees and they do have his lineage in it. So and then if you get somewhere where they don't really have these dogs, but you're the one to bring them there, that's pretty much gonna spike the percentages in that area. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's talking about all the you know the good shows that a lot of these dogs have his lineage back there.
Yeah, he
You
popping
know,
his shit. He popping his shit right there. He said, fuck, if it is time, he said, fuck it, I'm gonna pop my shit. You motherfuckers ain't fucking with
I think he's tired. I said something about the percentages. You know, I just don't think it's logical to breed that many dogs. You got that many studs, and you to be able to track the genetics, like knowing where the genetics are going, and then be able to still be sustainable and not have somebody set up shop right next door to you is crazy, right? If Microsoft gave up all their recipes on how to code and how to create the, you know what I'm saying, Windows and you know all of this shit, then their competition would supersede them, right?
shit.
There's certain shit that you have to literally not let the public get when you're breeding dogs. And
No, for sure. He probably don't. And that's all his studs and shit. You know what I'm saying?
well, no,
But
all those studs are dogs that everybody has. That's what I'm saying. See, when people,
yeah, I know people got the dogs, but nigga Tom, you know, when Tom throw his little function, how many puppies do Tom sell?
yeah, but that's moving the goalpost kind of though. That's
Nah,
not
that ain't. That's telling you, even though other people got the sauce, that probably got better Tom dogs than Tom got. Niggas still going to Tom to get them dogs. They not going to them other people.
right. But if you sell 1 million of them, I mean, I'm exaggerating, but I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
we're
I get it.
talking dog terms. Yeah, he's probably, if compared to some people, it's like he sold 1 million.
No, for sure.
If your blood is strong, right? This is what happens. If your blood is really strong, that's with anybody. The 50 people in here watching, it doesn't matter. If your blood is strong, when you give that shit out, people are immediately impacted by it. Immediately. It makes an immediate impact. When they breed it to their dogs that they already had, when they go come get something else from you and breed it back to that, right? If they take that bitch back to your yard and breed to something, they're getting an immediate impact, which
I know
means that
I get that, but I look at it like this: like how many people are being competitive with their dogs, like going out to these dog shows and stuff. How many people just getting dogs and just sitting in the backyard with them, like, oh, this my dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, or house pets, or you know what I'm saying? Probably about 80% of times people he sell to just a motherfucker that like pit bulls and just want a paper pit.
hey,
He's
now
like
that
he's
now
like
that
Nike of the
that's
pit
a
bull.
good.
So you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but they're still, but even in that, right? Let's say that's true, because them dudes still want to breed that motherfucker. They
They probably
do.
do,
I
but
know
they
plenty of
probably just
dudes.
like they homie got a dog for $200 from him. Ain't like they, you know what I'm saying? Now it's a million Tom dogs on the street probably that we don't know about. Dogs come off Tom that ain't never gonna get papers, just hood pits now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, I'm talking about the paper shit. I'm not talking
no, I'm
about
saying
those.
like it probably
We can
like
put that.
probably some people
But he
did
could
breed
wipe
it.
you out. He could wipe you out with the dogs that are not papered. So we're not even going to talk about them. because he would wipe you out if we just talked about them alone. But I'm talking about the paper dogs. Like, let's say this guy did get a dog from him and he just liked dogs. And then he fucking bred that dog. Somebody's going to breed the dog. That's the thing. Even the novice guy, the most novice guy, still breeds his dog, bro. He does.
Yeah.
So my point is, if people's getting that blood and it's potent, it's going to attract enough people that are actually trying to build yards. Right? It's not just going to miss everybody that wants to build a yard and go to the novice people that they ain't never going to do nothing. That's my homie. Right? We can't really say that.
Yeah. No, there's a percentage that people get.
They're going to be a nice percentage of those dogs going to actual breeders. And there's thousands of breeders. We can't act like it ain't no, ain't no breeders out here. There's thousands of breeders. I don't know nobody in these dogs that never did an APBT litter. I seen the dog you bred off of Thanos.
Yeah.
I saw that motherfucker. Somebody got one of those. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Really fucking nice. You know what I'm saying? So you could just say that you ain't really no APBT breeder. Like I said, you ain't did 3 breedings for 3 consecutive years or 5 consecutive years. That's what I would consider a breeder. So at that point, you still did most dogs still got out. They still breeding that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Because they saw the immediate impact. That's all I'm saying. And it'll probably, somebody will hit me up in 2 years. I'll probably see Thanos in the fucking 3rd, 4th generation.
Yeah.
And the whole litter, it's a whole litter. Maybe it's a litter of 7. 2 of them might go to the guy you're talking about, the guy that just wants a paper pit, right? Yeah. But then you got a couple more that's gonna go here and go there, and then you might keep one.
All right? But look, two of them gonna go to some guy from Timbuktu that nobody give a fuck about, that really like looking at dogs and shit, like, they looking on and like checking out the show, like, oh, that dog won first place at this show. Let me go get that puppy. That nigga's dog ain't ever getting nowhere. He just out in Timbuktu breeding his dog. Who give a fuck? At least 2 of them going to that. You know what I'm saying? So that's out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's probably one person that's going out trying to get ribbons and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, then how can you say the percentages are high then?
Because of the puppy sales.
Oh, so percentage. So we just going straight off, because that's not what this says.
If my percentages ain't high, you can't tell me, because I'm major breeder. Look, he talking about major breeders. So niggas that sell a lot of dogs. So he like, you can't tell me my percentages ain't high, nigga. I'm increasing puppy sales every year.
Yeah. Nah, hey, look, that sounds logical. It sounds very logical. It does. It does.
And then how many people be like on this internet? I know it's a couple niggas that got Tom dogs. Where they going?
My point is, if they were good, you'll be out of business. It just, with the dogs, it doesn't work like that. That's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. With the dogs, it don't work like that. With everything else, it works like that. We could sell bundles. We could sell all kind of shit, right? But
no, it don't work like that for another breeder.
No, it don't work like that with dogs, period, bro. Not with American Pit Bull Terrier, it doesn't work like that. Because there's always, if your shit is that good, then the top kennels, like he said, the major breeders will be running your shit. The major guys that people go to because they like the shit. Now, I'm not saying that they don't like the man's dogs or whoever pissed him off. You know, I'm not saying that, you know, because I haven't seen enough of them to really say much other than all the experience. And I talk to a lot of people, right? And I'm sure he does. He talks to a lot of people, and everybody he talks to tells him that their fucking dogs are fucking great and how much of a fucking hero is to them, right? You know, I get it. So if I'm him, right, and they buying all my shit, my products,
they buying
and shit,
it, bro. It's not about like Tom. To me, Tom that went commercial. He commercial, bro. He like he commercial in the pit bull game. It's not like
and my point is that you can't be commercial in the pit bull game if your dogs are good. If your percentages are high, your dogs are good, you can't be that, because it's going to be too many people that breed dogs.
Yeah.
That's going to go get your shit and they're going to clone your fucking yard. They're going to clone your yard.
I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying at all, but see, the thing is, Tom is selling now, so you can't tell him. What I'm saying is like, I get what you're saying. Shit. I get what you're saying, but he's selling his. I guarantee you, his puppy sales increasing every year.
It's not about that. It's about if it's good. I'm trying to get people to look at the other picture. Okay, it's fine. You sell out. That's great. You sell a gazillion of them. But nobody that bought that shit is shit, right? So what are you really selling is what I'm saying. Are you selling a dream? That's what I'm trying to, but not trying to say he's selling a dream, but that's all I'm saying, because I feel that if it's a good bloodline and you sell it to everybody, everybody would then have it. Everybody would have good dogs. There wouldn't be, you would decrease the need to go to the original source, right? And if you blowing through dogs the way that I see a lot of camps blow through dogs, one of those novice guys that just held on to that dog will have better stock than you, right? Just like I saw a dog, my partner sent me a dog the other day. It's a double bred son of El Negro, not right. I don't know everything on Garner's yard, but I wouldn't bet $20, but I'll bet $5 that he doesn't have a son of El Negro on that yard. Now, he probably has frozen semen off of Dexter, or you know what I'm saying, whoever. I think was it Dexter? One of them dogs is off of El Negro. I think even El Drago or one of those dogs. You know, those he don't have those dogs no more. Now he got the semen right there. He got the semen right there. But you got a guy that got one right off of that shit. And I would fucking argue. I'd be like, well, fuck. You know, that motherfucker right there is closer up on the shit. It's a direct son of them. Right? So when you blowing through shit, people should be smart enough to know. And just like Little Haystack, he got they done bred his brother, right?
Yeah.
They own them dogs. Them is the same studs that 5 years from now that you're gonna be going to breed to. It's the same motherfucking puppies that's going out right now. So what is the difference?
There is none. Right. But what Tom gonna say is, oh man, El Negro on shit. Look at El Fegro over there. This motherfucker is a beast. Look, he gonna show you the fucked up dog and be like, I'll sell you him for $2,500. The one with the fucked up legs and mouth.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't Oh man. Now I'm just look, bro, you can't, I'm telling you, and you could try it. Breed, fuck it. You got a good ass dog, you know he's a good ass producer. Trick that blood off, and within a couple years, people won't need you no more. They won't, because you done tricked everything off. And people have that. You're giving away the power unless your dogs aren't potent and you're just selling a dream. Because if they're not potent and you're just selling a fucking dream, then when they get that shit, no matter how much dogs they buy, they'll never reach the level of success because the dogs aren't good. How you reach success is not only you have good dogs, but you're able to give people good dogs, and those dogs are able to create more good dogs. That's how you get success.
Don't get it twisted. He don't win commercial, so he not giving you a yard starter. He giving you a dog that you think, oh man, this one was pretty good. If I could just get one just a little bit better, you know what I'm saying? Come back to me. He that mechanic in the yard that, let me fix your carburetor, but I'm gonna set up the alternator to drop down on you. You got to come back. I'm just gonna have to tighten a couple screws and hit your ass again.
All I know, you put your, nobody's gonna, you ain't gonna be tightening up nothing. That's what I'm saying. If you trick your blood off, you got the good dog, you trick him off. There's gonna be so many people that don't need to fuck with you, bro, because they're gonna be having, for one, they're gonna be having way more success than you because they crossing that shit up, they doing all kind of shit with it, and they probably got more time than you because you got 100 fucking dogs, right?
Yeah,
right. So their dogs is just gonna be better overall.
No, for sure.
Better. And you gave that blood up. You tricked it off. That's why some people back in the day when they said, yeah, nothing's to the public, or this is private stock, this is public stock. That's why those people did that. That's why they didn't sell their blood. They didn't want their blood to get out there because they knew that if they did, then there would be too many people in direct competition, not only in the square, but on the bottom line. Like if that's a particular bloodline that I want, and you have massive amounts of it, and it's really good, then they're going to be going over there, right? I need to go to your dog twice. Like I bred dog, I was looking for that Michael Myers shit. I bred to your shit, and my dogs came out great. So what do I need to go here for? When I saw it right there, I'm going to keep going to that, loading up on that. You got plenty people. They're plotting right now. They're watching this shit right now, calling their partner. They trying to buy shit and everything. People's going to loading up. That's what I'm saying. They loading up. And when they have your shit loaded up, they're going to be selling that shit. And if it's good, like I said, if it's good, then people are going to be repeated. And that's when that kennel is going to grow. That's what causes the kennel to grow. It's the offspring that you put out and what people see off of them is, to me, is
for sure. He definitely ain't giving out the sauce. You know what I'm saying? He probably got some dogs.
He is giving out the sauce. There is nothing exclusive. So if you're gonna study, that's a part of being a good breeder. You got to study great breeders.
Yeah.
There's no pedigree over there that wasn't for sale. It might be his stud, but 5-7 years before that, those dogs were puppies for sale. Massive breedings of them. Massive shit.
Well, then he done said fuck it, and he gonna keep going commercial with it because he know it ain't that good. He like, fuck it. I'm gonna just sell the shit out of it.
You can't. My whole ideology, you're gonna get undercut, bro. You're giving up the plug. Like if you're in the hood and I keep the plug to myself, who's gonna be eating more? Or the motherfucker that gave the fucking plug up. You gave the plug up. They don't need you no more. Right?
No, I get it. I get what you're saying. Like I understand what you're saying in the dogs and shit, but what makes them sell 200 fucking puppies in 2 days or however long his little shit is? You know what I'm saying? Selling dogs every day, having all these litters and shit. What keeps that going in?
If I take it back to the hood perspective, because I like to look at it from the hood perspective. I got a lot of hood cats that listen to my shit. So if I look at it in the hood, like I saw him on the one video a couple days ago with the Cybertruck and shit. You know what I'm saying? Look at back in the hood. the guys that drove the best cars, no matter how much they cost, and the guys that had all the jewelry on, it didn't matter. Everybody wants to fuck with them to see what their program is, to see if they could get those type of things. If I'm inspiring to be a kennel, right? And I could be young as fuck, 14, 16 years old. My dad take me there, right? And this is my dream to breed dogs one day. And I see this elaborate fucking setup and shit, and people are coming there. You know, it's like a goddamn zoo with a goddamn, it probably got a goddamn, what's them little turnbuckle little joints?
Yeah,
One of them,
little mission thing.
You know, when you go in and one person gets in and it scrolls around, another person gets in, you gotta one at a time, you know, like, man, look. And then you're mesmerized. I'm not hating on the
just
guy.
like you said though. It's just like you said though. If you 16 and you aspiring to be a kennel and you see Tom Garner, you're at least 5 dogs in before you be like, man, this shit's trash. You know what I'm saying? He got you. On to the next motherfucker aspiring to be a kennel that's gonna come in and fuck with a Tom Garner. He already got you. You 5 dogs in. Then you're gonna get to a point where you be like, man, I'm in too deep. So now you got a bunch of trash running around the yard. You know what I'm saying? He already got you though.
I don't know. I wouldn't. I don't know. Some of the shit that they put out, you know, some of the stuff, like if people knew that they could create the same shit, you know, I don't know. It's not my thing. I called them. I was like, hey, you know, let's get an interview. I hit they Instagram, you know, I got no reply, you know, so obviously, you know, they don't give a fuck about what we got going on, and that's fine. But like I said, we treat everything like the hood, you know, like, all right, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But look, bro, I'm just telling you, even if it wasn't on the Tom Garner subject, bro, and maybe it'd be easier if it wasn't, but this post was, and it's about percentages, and we went down that rabbit hole. But if you got a good dog in today's age, with all of the technology and access that people have to getting shit, and people, you know, you can make a website in an hour. You can do, you know, there's a lot of things that you can do in today's age, bro. And there's a lot of fucking puppy peddlers out here. Let's get that straight. There's a lot of puppy peddlers. And since COVID, there's been even more puppy peddlers, bro. Jumping from dog to dog. They got this breed, that breed, this breed. You know, it's, oh my goodness. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And so my thing is, somebody's gonna set up shop and just be like, all right, fuck it, I got the Garner dogs. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Somebody's gonna say, fuck this shit, I got them motherfuckers. What you need, right?
But you know what? They probably selling out too, though. You see what I'm saying? Because if a motherfucker want a Garner dog and can't pay his price, but can come to you and get it for a little cheaper, he probably gonna come and get it. But see, ain't nobody just made it on a whole yard probably off of Garner shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, look, bro, you sell 1,000. Well, okay, I sell 10 dogs and people done that to my shit. So if you sell to 5,000 families.
Yeah.
And nobody did it. How? It's called make it. I can't understand how. You 5,000 motherfuckers, 5,000 families. You didn't have 5,000 motherfuckers that bought a dog from you and bred that motherfucker. We're talking about 40, 50 years here. That's what I'm talking about. So in none of you'd say the top 10 kennels, there should be at least 5 or 6 of those motherfuckers running all strictly Tom Garner shit. If those dogs were that good, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, well, yeah, you know.
Right? That's
why I said most of his sellers ain't families,
that. Bro. Buck City, I think I'm just too small because I'm not letting people see the magnitude, because I haven't sold to 5,000 families, right? Or even 1,000 families, even 100 families, right? That's a lot of dogs. And when you do that, when you sell, you do 10 litters, you could breed that shit up 10 litters. People is going to get them dogs. They're going to click up with more people that got them dogs. They're going to breed them dogs. More people going to be wanting to get them dogs and breed them dogs. And pretty soon your demand, you don't,
Exactly.
it's not, you're no longer needed, bro. If they're good. Now, if they're not, and they just want to keep coming to me because I'm pulling up in cyber trucks and fucking my yard's worth $1 million.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
And most of them is just like you said, it's just going to 5,000 family homes. Half his dogs probably get neutered and spayed.
No, man. No way.
75% of them probably neutered and
No way,
spayed in the
bro.
crib.
No way.
Bro.
That's no way, bro. Less than 10%.
Ain't
Less than 10% get spayed and neutered, bro. That's not, no. And the family, if you sell the 5,000 just family homes, like you said, that means you sold the 10,000 not family homes. Like the numbers just don't add up, no matter how you want to put icing on it. It doesn't, I mean, it doesn't add up. Somebody's gonna, you can't hide. Somebody is gonna clone your yard and be selling Garner dogs and cutting your knees. They're gonna pull out that son of El Drago, that son of El Negro. They're gonna throw it with some other shit. Some shit that he got.
that shit, bro.
They're gonna be breeding that shit, bro. They're gonna
Don't
be
know
breeding
breeders that touch that shit want that shit.
You said what?
Don't know breeders that touch that shit want that shit. Yeah, shit. I don't like that shit. That's the only logical explanation on why nobody has took his dogs and put him out of business, because he sells it. Like you said, anybody and everybody.
Sell
I
that
got to
many,
pull
you're
up to
out
the
of
shop.
business, dog.
That's what I'm saying. For him not to be out of business, shit, don't know breeders want that shit, so he the only person with those dogs. So shit, when everybody getting started in the game, they come holler at Tom.
No, he said it's the quality. He said no other kennel selling Garner dogs are doing as much like Tom. He is a vet with a whole laboratory. Now I get it. He provides other shit, but I'm not talking about that. Like we could talk about that he went to school for fucking, who cares? That I'm talking about genetics here. If we could get past the bullshit, we could get to the genetics. And the genetically speaking, if you trick off your bloodline, and I love to use that word because I'm a hood star, right? And you tricking it off. You tricked it off to everybody. Whoever wanted it could get it in the tightest form, right? After a while, you would think if they were good, then people will be able to build dynasties off of that. There'll be so many dynasties, Ming dynasties and shit, right? That are top that we're looking at like, damn, that motherfucker might be better than Garner, right? But the fact that they haven't done that, it shows to the ceiling that there is with those animals. That's what it would speak to me.
So his shit ain't good then.
I'm not gonna say that.
I'm just saying, that's the only logical explanation. You selling a bunch of bunk. That's why you keep selling, because you getting the 2 for $5 instead of the $20. Instead of getting the $20 gram, you got the 2 for $5 over there, the bunk. You got the Reggie. Got the blow up. Dude said it's like buying Jordans or some other Jordan shit. See that? That's the thing. I ain't even buying Jordans.
Yeah.
I'd rather rock a pair of Maxes.
Yes, sir. Hey, you know, it's always a good discussion. It goes down them lines, but my thing is I'm gonna stick to my shit and I'm gonna say that if you got a good dog, because I'm one of those 1 in 1,000 dog. And I say this, if you got that 1 in 1,000 dog, you're not going to want to stud him out to everybody. You're not going to want to fucking trick him off, bro. You're not. Because you're going to overpopulate that shit and oversaturate that shit. And if he's really good like that, if he's not, it'll be exposed and there won't be nobody building dynasties off your shit. Because if it's good blood, it don't matter who it comes from. Buck City will be over there fucking all over your shit. If you had that 1 in 1,000 motherfucker, I'm telling you, you could be a nobody. You could be that guy that's a novice that we're talking about that just bought a damn dog and you bred them and the dogs came out great. Everybody knows they're great. People are gonna flock to you, right?
Yeah.
People wasn't fucking with me just because I had fucking Michael Myers, dog. That dog was producing exceptional. And the dogs off of him are producing exceptional. And then we see dogs in the pedigree way in the back, you know, and they still good dogs. If I had that motherfucker up for public stud and bred him to a whole bunch of people where I let two guys. One guy was, you know, I've been knowing him for 30 years, 25 years. But there was another guy that I let breed to him and we was real cool. But me personally, I just think if I would have tricked him off more to where every kennel would have been able to get the shit, it would have not only watered the shit down, but there wouldn't be no need to fuck with cracking kennels today. Like, why would you need to go fuck with them and get the mic blood? They got the tight shit, you know, but why would you need to fuck with them if there was 19 other kennels or 3,000 other kennels with the mic blood? Why would you need to fuck with them? That's my point.
No, I get it.
If let's say I give the shit tight as fuck. Let's say Sexy Red to Hannibal, for instance. You know, that's a special litter.
Yeah, but see how many say when you make that breeding though, how many people gonna get that dog though? You act like you opening that breeding up to the public.
Okay, right? So then you got to put it on the other foot, and Garner does though. If Tom Garner had those two.
Exactly.
So that's my point. You can't trick your blood off, or else people are gonna have too much weight over you. They're gonna have the blood. It's more than you. And if you track blood like I do, I track blood. I keep track of who got what and when they got it. I keep track of that type of shit. So if you just sold a whole litter to this guy over here, and I'm sure there's people that bought whole litters. You know, he's got enough people that have bought whole fucking litters off. You know, like, I want the whole fucking litter. He's like, oh, well, that's going to cost you. You know, you better
You
drop
know
your
what I'm saying?
deposits
I give you a
today.
deal.
You
Yeah.
know. So, bro, I'm telling you, bro. You're not gonna need them. You're not gonna, just like if I had I just have 5 of them. Let's say I had this El Negro male that I was talking about that's floating around. And then I know somebody else that has the litter mate to Ray Lewis, a female litter mate. Like they talk highly about that Ray Lewis dog. And then let's say I have my old chemo bitch. She was double bred chemo, right? And then I know a partner that got that T today stuff, right? I know another partner that got that red boy shit. Let's say we just put all that shit together, right? And just had that shit.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
the difference? That's my point. What the fuck is the
No, for
difference?
sure. There ain't none. There ain't none.
Oh, I know. The ones that we got are trash, and the ones that he got are good. What's the difference?
Shit. Like you said, that's less dogs too. So, you know, you get more dog individual attention, so they probably better. But that ain't. I get what you're saying, but why does that motherfucker sell so many dogs though?
It's not the point about why does he sell too many. That was never the point. The point was that he can't look at the percentages if he's selling everything. That was the point. And then it was that he's selling more dogs. It could be just because, like old buddy said, he got a whole vet laboratory. You feel me? He got a amusement park. Like people go there and probably take pictures and everything. You know, they got that girl videotape. All right, boo, videotape me while I'm walking through the yard. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what are we talking about? Why does he sit like? It's obvious. He has a fucking picnic at 1,800 people there. Right? These
And
are
that's the
all
only
things
reason
that
he
people do.
responded to that comment is to keep selling dogs.
But where's the top 10 kennels to go to get this blood? You can't seem to tell me. Right? There should be. There should be. I can name if you're looking for Mike blood, I can name 3 kennels that you could go to. 4. I can name 4 kennels that you can go to get Mike blood. They have it's pretty concentrated. It's not as concentrated as Kraken kennels. Of course, you know, they got too much heat, but it's one step off of that, you know, which is not bad. You know, just they don't have like direct kids and shit. You know, it's different when you got direct kids, you know, bred back to kids, you know, that's hitting different. So once those are dead, next 5 years or something, you know, then it'd be an even playing field again. That's how it goes.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying is like, don't nobody that fuck with Tom know the dogs like how you know
Everybody,
the dogs
there's
and
plenty
other
of
people.
people. No, there's plenty of people that know the dogs. That's what. See, we can't make those statements. There's plenty of people that know the dogs 10 times better than me that fuck with Tom.
And shit, do they be putting puppies on the ground?
And everybody's putting that shit on the ground, man. It's just ain't nobody's yard standing out. That's what it is, bruh. I'm just keeping it a buck.
They got to get that shine, huh?
I'm just keeping it a buck, man. That dog is not. And maybe it's because there's so many of them. Maybe because it's over flooded to where they can't fucking, like, if you have Tom dogs, you can't be successful because it's so saturated with that shit. Maybe.
Or you got a Tom dog and then you got another dog and you like, man, fuck this Tom dog. This dog over here trash.
He said, I could track my shit. We make you think he don't track his shit because, and this is cool beans since you You want to? I know you a troll. I remember you from way back, but it's all good. But this is how he don't track it, and I know he don't track his shit because if you sell 250 to 300 fucking puppies a year, you can't track it. There ain't no fucking tracking that, buddy. Right? You selling dogs, you getting the fuck out of there. You sell dogs to 1,000 people, you tracking them dogs?
Hell no. You got too many
Cool
of them out
Beans, we need to check your age. Make sure you ain't on here trolling, bruh. That didn't make no sense, bruh. You can't, if you breed that many, there's no way you can track them. He said it's kennels with winning MM dogs. And that kennel you promote ain't got none. Okay. I wouldn't promote a kennel with winners, bruh. That's what we're on here talking about. We're talking about police surveillance and drones and shit. And then here this idiot goes talking about it's kennels with winning MM dogs and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. I just can't do
All right,
it,
that's
bro.
the show, folks. The police in the building.
I can't. We got the cops. It's the cops in the building. We got the cops in the building. Yeah, I don't care about winners. I don't care about none of that, brother. Go look at Marisol. She's on the cover of the ADBA. I mean, not ADBA, but the APBT magazine. Champion Marisol. She's everything what you would want in a dog. Believe me. He said, then how he buy back winning dogs. Why are you snitching? Are you snitching, bruh? You the police, bruh. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Get the fuck out of here, man. He said, dumbass confirmation show winners, weight pulling, etc. That's what I want. I want to be the dumbass confirmation show winners. If anybody has one of those, we want it. We want it. I want to do an interview with you. I want to put you on a great spotlight to where it helps the breed out. Not like this guy. This guy right here, he's going to try to get you lined up, and we're not really with that. We want to do the positive things with these animals. I think we all owe the animals a positive outlook. He said, far from the police, fool. Yeah, you are, dude. You the police, man. You talking about people buying back champs and shit. You the police, Cool Beans. I wouldn't want you to be speaking on my behalf, brother. You're not doing me no favor, man. You came over here dick riding, and then now you snitching. And it's no-tail November. It's no-tail November, bruh. Let me put the rules back up, bro, because you obviously ain't got the rules down, brother. No till November. Absolutely no snitching on nobody. That means you, Cool Beans. No dry snitching on dog, man, or mention unless RIP. So don't be talking about people buying back winners and shit, dog. Don't talk about other kennels with winners off of different dogs and stuff. We don't care. We don't fucking care, man. We don't care, Cool Beans. Get your ass out of here, man. There's too many people that lost time that they can't get back, and they're fighting cases and shit behind these dogs. The last thing we need to do is have a grown-ass man getting on the internet incriminating himself and people, right? Come on, man. Speak on your own dogs, unless the dogs are RIP. Speak on your own shit, brother. We don't need to know who's buying shit back and all this shit. Get you a channel and speak on your little shit eaters that you got over there. How about that? What dogs do you got? right? That's what we want to know. Mind your own business. And that includes who kicked the wire under the car. We still know that the Pelican bum, we still know that he's still not telling us who, you know, how that wire situation, you know, I think it's egregious. I think he owes us that, right? So, yeah, Cool Beans is tripping. He said, what's your number? What's your number? You're not getting my number, you fucking jackass. You can call the business line just so I can block you. Go ahead and call it right now so I can block your ass. I won't have to ever deal with you again. You know, let me put the link up though, just in case you want to hit the link and pop up. You know, I know it gets real sensitive when we talk about certain people.
Look at Zay Johnson right there. He said, I ain't had no luck with one Garner dog, but Haymaker I trust. Why?
Because that's what he
you ain't had no luck with him, but you still want a Haymaker dog.
Well, nah, it's probably one of the ones that he like over there. It's one of the ones. I know there's a good dog over there. It's just my whole thing was, you know, if you're selling that high volume, that's gonna fuck you up in the long run. I don't care. You can be the new guy that's starting off today, and you can go out there and trick your shit off day one. And I guarantee you, in 5 years, your ass ain't gonna be in business no more. The world is changing, brother. This shit ain't like it was. There's people getting good setups. There was a guy that had a setup, you know, the police took his shit. You know, he had a great fucking setup. You know, it's just, and people are starting to learn these laws more. You know, I think the ignorance of the law have been stifling us as a community. So a lot of people are learning from their mistakes. And you know, there's a huge show community with these dogs too that we never really talk about. But these people, you know, they don't need no type of recognition. Those are the ones I try to capture in APBT magazine so we can hear about them and be inspired to try to you know, do something positive. But you know, hey man, look, bro, don't be mad at me, man. Because every time I make these Garner videos, it's like, bro, I'm obviously a fan. I am. But I just don't understand, because I'm all about genetics. And this is what I talk about. Out of everybody on all these channels, it's never been more conversations about genetics and different things like that, and actual breed, because some of the old guys will tell you in a heartbeat that they're not much of a breeder. They've already said it. Now they want to come around now and try to act like they know a lot about breeding and shit, but you just said 2 years ago that you wasn't a fucking breeder, right? I never claimed not to be a breeder. Never. I never did, right? So when I'm looking at genetics, I'm looking at it from a different point of view. And I know that if you're just starting out or whatever the hell you're doing, if you just think that tricking off your blood is going to be the key to success, it's going to be short-lived, because somebody's going to buy your fucking dogs. Somebody's listening to this right now. They're going to go buy your dogs, and they're going to hold on to that shit, and they're going to start breeding that shit. And pretty soon, like, what are we talking about? It's proximity. People ain't gonna have to, like back in the day, you wanted a Red Boy Jocko dog, you had to go to the Carolinas, bro. You know, I mean, they had some shit that got out west. You know, Dudley and shit was out west. You know, there was some dogs. You know, we got some shit. We had some shit. But for the most part, if I didn't want to deal with nobody around, I didn't want to deal with nobody, You know, them Red Boy Jocko dogs, you know, they pretty much was over there, bro. You know. And then, you know, them Bolio dogs, they was pretty much, you know, California, Arizona area. You know, them Bolio, a lot of Bolio. Crept up the West Coast, went all the way to Canada. It reaches out, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So dogs were more regional back then. Now everything is everywhere.
Everywhere.
You got the Karate dogs everywhere. You got the Garner dogs everywhere. You got, you know, every dog is everywhere. There's Michael Myers dogs in Georgia, Michael Myers dogs in South Carolina, Michael Myers dogs in motherfucking Ohio, Michael Myers dogs in fucking Virginia, Michael Myers dogs, they're everywhere. They might not be right off of Mike, but they could be a grandkid, great grandkid, great great grandkid. You know what I'm saying? The dogs get around.
Yeah.
Social media is changing everything, bro. We're learning more. There's more dudes that actually know how to read pedigrees now. This is over this last 5 years, things have changed dramatically in the dog world as we know it. Things have changed dramatically. People are looking at shit more differently. People are experimenting with breedings more. People are taking more time to do breedings. You got new people that never used a transporter. Now there's a lot of people that they have used a transporter now. You know?
Yeah.
A lot of dudes, oh no, I never used a transporter before, man. I never knew, you know, 5 years ago. But now, boom. Now you kind of tuned in to this shit now.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Dog go anywhere in the world with a phone call.
Man, these dogs, I could have 60 people on here right now. Smash the like button if you in here. You know, if you fucking with us, you like the show.
Order that magazine if y'all have it.
Hey,
I got
order the magazine, donate to the show, all that. He said that link's not working. Okay. You lying, dog. You lying. You lying, bro. Come on, bro. Let's get something going. But you want to call it? You want to just call straight in or what? I'll let you call straight in. Yeah, I want Cool Beans to call straight in. We got to see what you've been on, man. Ask you a few questions.
Yeah.
See.
Call in, Cool Beans. You ain't got to be
Call in,
scared
Cool
of the
Beans.
conversation, bro. It ain't like, you know, motherfucker just gonna talk. Chop it up. Get it off your chest.
Call in, Cool Beans. Call in right now, buddy. If the link don't work, call in, brother. We got you. We got you right here. Cracking is cracking. Salute to the squad, though. Like I said, Cracking Kennels, they was the ones that stepped up when I had to remove my dogs and, you know, whatever, you know, they stepped up. They said, shit, we keeping the legacy alive, man. It's, you know, them is the best dogs in the world. Shit, tooth or nail, you know, it's all good. He's not scared. He's not scared. Let's get it.
Content.
Let me see. Cool Beans, we see you, brother.
Let's get it.
Hey, you gotta turn the volume off in your background, Cool Beans.
We did, brother. What's up with it, man?
Cool Beans. Yeah. So what's up, man? What's up, Cool Beans, man? Why you be trolling me, bro?
No, it ain't trolling, man. I'm a grown ass man. I ain't trolling you.
Let me ask you one question, bro, because you was over there supporting the Pelican, wasn't you?
I support a lot of people.
So what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on the Pelican, dog? As of right now, what's your thoughts, bro? Because we done proved that he's a whole rat. So what's your thoughts on that?
My thing is, if we going on technical terms, shit, he really ain't rat. He's just voicing his opinion. You know what I'm saying? In order for a motherfucking rat, he got to be on some paperwork.
So he can't answer kicking the wire up under the car or nothing.
Hey, from what I see, you got that information from a fake motherfucker.
What?
Yeah.
Cool Beans, don't do this,
Damn,
bro.
Cool Beans. Hey,
I'm a
legit
grown
information,
ass
fool.
man. I'm telling you what I think. That's my opinion.
Nah, I got you, bro. I respect your opinion, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I got. You been trolling me, fucking with him. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to put two and two together, but you know,
Hey,
ain't no smoke.
quit saying trolling. I ain't trolling. I'm just watching the damn show, boy. It's my opinion.
Yeah, you know, I get it, man.
I ain't trolling.
You done been on my head before, though. I seen you in that chat.
I'm on your head. I don't mean to cut you off. Yeah, I've been on your head. And if you want to know why, I'll explain.
Go ahead. Let me hear it.
The reason why I've been on your head is because when you first came onto the internet or YouTube, I used to fuck with you, wake and bake. That's back when I used to smoke and shit. I get on there and tell you what motherfuckers smoking on and all that kind of shit. Kicking shit with you, you know what I'm saying? Everything was great.
Yeah.
But then things start opening it up to me. I'm like, damn, this is weird. Just trying to make $1 off the breed. You know what I'm saying? And that shit ain't cool with me.
You said,
you know, you can do your thing though. But I'm just saying, hey, it ain't cool. You you on here right now. You got something to say? Go ahead.
Well, nah, because we trying to chop it down. You know, I want to chop it down piece by piece. So you said you stopped liking me because I was trying to make $1 off of breeding.
And not only that, if I can add in, not only that, I don't know how the hell you gonna get 3 yards taken for some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Not taking care of your animals and shit. Come on, man.
Oh, I got it. So you believe everything that they put on the news and shit, basically. Because technically you didn't see no paperwork. That's just what they put on the fucking news. That's just a report on the news. So that wasn't the actual paperwork, was it?
Okay, so let me ask you this. So what did you go to do your little 10 months or whatever for?
Because I pled the 7 counts. So
that's
what they offered me. They was trying to charge me.
What was the 7 counts?
You said what?
The 7 counts? What were the 7 counts?
Animal cruelty and dog fighting.
Okay, then. So that's what you did.
So what the fuck? That don't mean you did it just because you plead down. Like let's say I get locked up for a murder. I'm looking at 30 years, but they offered me 5. I really didn't do it. Are you gonna go to trial and risk getting that 30, even though they probably got some evidence that's damning, or would you take the 5 and slide? I guess you got to talk about that with your family, you know, your situation.
Can I answer that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm a game motherfucker. I'm gonna take the time. I'm not gonna do the little 5 because if I didn't do the shit, I know it in my heart I didn't do the shit, and I'm content with whatever the fuck they give me. In the end, the truth is gonna prevail.
Right. But when you talk about animal control, when you dealing with animal control, and the fact that they demonized me before I got my day in court, like my face and everything was on the news 18 months before I was even charged with a single crime, brother. So basically, if you know anything about the law and you know anything about the system, they proved me innocent and guilty in public opinion before I even was able to tell my side of the story. So the deck was already stacked against me, right? And the fact
it's always stacked against us, man.
Well, I mean, I'm saying, well, what the fuck, since you asked me the same question, what the fuck took them so long to charge me then? If I really did what they said that I did, why did it take them so long to charge me, brother?
Explain that. Well, how long did it take them to charge you?
18 months.
Maybe they was giving you the opportunity to fuck up some more because they see you was
no, there wasn't nothing, bro. There wasn't nothing.
You didn't get 3 yards taken.
What does that got to do with it though? What is it?
Because
that's how you didn't have nothing wrong right there, bro.
What does that have to do with the severity of the crime, brother? That's all I want to know. Because it wouldn't matter. If I told, just like I said earlier, if I would have brought those dogs the day before and then they came and got a bullshit ass search warrant and fucking took the fucking dogs, they're gonna say the same shit every time anyway. They're not gonna say that, oh yeah, we just took his dogs and everybody was fine. Like they came with a search warrant to take the dogs.
So why they fuck with you after all the people in Washington?
Why did they fuck with me after all the people? Well, I think that's a dumbass question, bro. I'm just trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense to me. What are you talking? That's a dumbass question, Cool Beans. I'm trying to be cordial with you here, but now I'm like, hey, this guy you might be trolling. What do you mean? Why would they fuck with me out of anybody in Washington, bro? Why do they fuck with anybody? Why do people get pulled over? Why do people get, why the fuck?
That ain't the same thing, man. That ain't the same thing. Don't you can't compare that to that, man. Don't do that.
He said they arrested you when you showed a bully Merle Talk Tuesday. Yeah, it was around that time. That's when they saw that I was transitioning into something that they didn't want to see, because they know there's a lot of money in that. A lot of this shit got to do with money, brother. It got to do with position.
Right, and that's why you hating on Garner right now.
I ain't hating on him. What the fuck? I didn't make this post. Man. I didn't make this post, brother. Hold up.
I'm talking about what you just a whole conversation.
I didn't make this post, brother. You
I didn't say you made the post.
Listen, let's just
I didn't say you made that post.
Let's keep it a buck. You came up here to defend Garner, bro.
I'm not defending Garner because I don't fuck with that shit.
Just keep it a buck, brother. You
I am keeping it a buck.
But you didn't have nothing to say until I started talking about this, though.
I told you I don't like you as a man.
Okay.
As far as from what I gathered.
Because I got my dogs taken. I got my dogs taken. I'm trying to make a living off a dog. That's what you said, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
But you love Garner though. But you love.
I don't love Garner. I don't love Garner. Don't say that.
He make a living off of dogs.
No, he don't. No, he don't. Let's keep it a buck. Make it a buck. Keep it a buck. Garner do not make money off the dog.
How don't he make money off of dogs?
He make money, but he don't make a living off the dogs.
How don't he make a living off of dogs, brother?
Because that dude own neighborhoods, man. He got products that he sells.
So the definition is, in your words, the definition is that it don't matter how much money you're making off dogs, as long as you're making more off of something else. Is that what your definition is?
The thing is, he said plain as day. Some months he don't make shit. He be in the hole on the dogs.
Well, if you got 5,000 dogs, whose fault is that?
I ain't saying it's nobody's fault. He not complaining. That motherfucker got money.
Well, what the fuck you complaining for then?
I'm complaining because you tripping about him.
How am I tripping off? He said, lying piece of shit. My percentages are higher than any major breeder, and they get higher with every generation. Do you agree with that statement, brother, or not?
No, I don't agree with that.
So what are we talking about here then? Why are
you
disagreeing with me then?
What I've been expressing. That's what we talking about. Why are you confused?
Oh no, I think this is, this guy has no argument, dog. That's a
now I ain't got no argument.
Dog.
Yeah, I don't even really know what you're talking about. No argument.
Cause you saying the same thing. You said his percentages ain't where it is. So I could say you hating because his percentages. And then you just said it don't matter how much you make off of dogs, as long as you make something, as long as you do something that you make more money than. Well, I got plenty of shit that I done made way more money in than dogs, brother. So for you to say that I fucking make money off of, like you pocket watching, and for two, you don't even know what I'm selling. What have I sold?
Pushing the magazine. You pushing puppies. Magazines.
So it's illegal to push a magazine, brother?
I didn't say it was illegal.
So
What you talking about?
when ADBA put out their shit every fucking 2-3 months, there's nothing wrong with that. But just because I'm a black man and I had to pull
I'm
the
a
race
black
card.
man too. Now, come on, now don't
So
do
you
that.
got a big ass problem with me pushing a magazine, bro. That's how I feel right now. It's just somebody that you wouldn't normally see putting a magazine together. Or what is this connection here? Because you're talking about the magazine, and at first it was the puppies.
The problem is the fact that you not taking care. You wasn't taking care of your shit. You know what I'm saying? And then the fact that you was just trying to make $1 off the breed. Now I don't mind, pushing your little magazine, regurgitating the shit that's already out there. It ain't like you got something really going on. That shit.
Oh, yeah,
Cool Beans. You sound like a hater, brother.
Yeah, hater, bro.
I want to tap you on your shoulder and just say, brother, you sound like a motherfucking hater, bro.
Yeah.
You do.
Hey, call it what you want. You're entitled to that. I ain't mad at you.
But we gotta have oppositions, brother. Like my nigga LG say, man, stay over there, brother.
Who is that on the talk about?
Like my nigga LG say, man, stay over there, brother. I'm trying to do something positive for the community. I got a magazine out, and this guy got a problem with it. This guy got a problem with me trying to do something positive.
You should have done that after the first time you got fucked up.
I should have done. So now you telling me what I should have done, right?
You damn right.
When they booked me, when they took my dogs the first time, I took it to the community to let them know that this bullshit can happen to anybody.
You wouldn't move,
wait, brother? I let them know this shit could happen to anybody, brother.
Of course it can, but
you said why would I wait? You said why would I wait? Because I got the constitutional right to own dogs. If I got the constitutional right to own fucking dogs, I can own dogs, brother. That's why. Okay? That's why. Right? So it don't matter what the fuck it is. As long as I do it under law, can't no man.
Apparently you wasn't. That's why you ain't got them now.
You don't know what I got. You just pocket watching. You don't know what I got. I didn't get defeated. You
got dogs?
Well, you've been trying to snitch the whole time. So now you called in. Are you got a wire on or something? Hold up, brother.
Man,
wait a minute.
Wait
a minute, brother. Hold up.
Cut that shit out.
Because you was just in the chat talking about people buying winners and Michael Myers dogs and winners, and ain't no winners that
I'm talking about show winners. Right? Yeah, show winners. I ain't talking about no illegal shit.
Right.
So don't be putting that shit on me.
Right.
Don't do that.
But you said stupid confirmation shows. So which one was you talking about?
What you mean stupid confirmation? I didn't say nothing about confirmation shows being stupid.
Okay, let's go back to your comment, brother, because you forgot.
Yeah, go back. That's what I do.
Let's go back
to
your comments.
I do confirmation shows.
Hold up.
I help make Champion Mandela a champion. Traveling around this motherfucker.
Okay, cool being. Okay.
Yeah.
Mandela, I see that. Okay. But
that's what I do.
You said bullshit, dumbass confirmation show winners, weight pulling, etc. That's you.
That's what I'm talking about. I said that comment because you trying to push that illegal bullshit on me. I'm calling you the dumbass.
Push it on me. You said there was winners off of Michael Myers.
I just said
you
automatically
assume winners.
Go ahead.
You should. I just got your comment up here, brother. It says,
so can I explain
with winners? Oh, go ahead. You got it, brother. You got the floor.
When I said the winners, I'm talking about show winners, confirmation show winners, weight pull winners, etc.
Okay.
You the one that automatically assumed I'm talking about box dogs.
Well, I'm glad you clarified that.
Ain't nothing illegal over here, this and that, man. I'm not talking about nothing illegal.
I apologize to you, brother.
You putting that shit on me.
I apologize to you, brother.
Putting it on me.
I apologize to you, brother. You said,
I appreciate that.
So what dogs is Tom buying back then?
The show winners that he buying back. You sound like you're trying to snitch.
Which one is it? Because I'm trying to get. Because you.
I don't know all his dogs. I don't know all his dogs.
You trying to fucking waffle and act like you
No,
wasn't
I don't
talking
know his
about that.
dogs like that. I just watch his little shorts and shit that he put on there. I've been fucking with these dogs since '95. I ain't never fucked with Tom Garner. You know what I'm saying? I've only sold one dog since I've been fucking with these dogs, and that was the KSK. You know who that is. And that was back when in early, late 1900s. You know what I'm saying? So that's the kind of dude I am. I done a handful of breeds. I do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I have the opinion I got about you, as far as selling, trying to make money off the breed like that, man.
Right. So you mad? So everybody else could do it except for
I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Everybody else could do it. Yeah, you motivate me though. Hey, you motivate me. You motivate me, brother.
That's good.
They mad that I'm trying to make money off the breed. You motivate the fuck out of me, bro. I appreciate you.
That's good, man.
I appreciate
Keep doing
you,
your
brother.
thing.
But as long as we ain't talking about no hot shit, we know everybody's on the same page. Show winners, whatever. I guess that's the benchmark. You know, it's a good something to compete, and everybody strive to get the champions. Congratulations on Mandela. Your boy PBK is a rat, though, bro. Your boy PBK is a rat, though. Period.
Hey, that's your opinion. That's your opinion.
Period. And you don't think nothing bad about him. You know, nothing bad about him.
Yeah, I think that sample dog he got ain't nothing but a glorified road dog.
You know, nothing. I don't hear you say nothing about that guy. You know, he can't even answer a simple question. I've been asking him for months.
Hey, you can't answer a simple question either.
What's the question? I'll answer it.
What you know about Michael Myers, the dog what traits that he throwing?
Oh, he's doing great traits, man. He's doing. As a matter of fact, if you saw that Iceman dog, you would think that that's Michael Myers. That's he's doing. So everything that you see in Iceman's a smaller version, brother. I know everything about that.
I'm gonna have to check him out because I ain't looked at. You said
I
Iceman?
did the best breedings off of Michael. So since we talking about Michael Myers, I did the best breedings off of Michael Myers. In the other breedings that were done with Michael Myers that were good also that I didn't do, guess what I did? I went and bought the moms. I didn't care how much they cost or nothing. It's a good dog. It was off Michael Myers. Give me the mom. So now that I got him, I could repeat that breeding. That's what I did, homie. So it wouldn't matter even if it was a breeding that I did that turned out good, or if it was a breeding that had turned out good that I didn't do. I granted myself access to be able to put that dog around like that, and I still didn't put him out for public stud. None of that shit. Okay. I didn't get on YouTube until they took my dogs, brother, because I wanted to document my journey and everything that I had. I felt like, damn, you know, I should have documented all this shit, man. This shit is some real shit. And look what it grew to, right?
Are you finished?
No, you got it. Go ahead, brother. I know you about to hate on me, but go ahead.
No, I ain't hating. I'm just asking.
You ain't no congratulator, dog, but go ahead, brother.
Man, whatever, man. You keep saying that bullshit.
You got it, bro.
But go ahead. Let me ask you this. You said you keep track of your dogs. How many show winners, does Michael Myers have that you produce?
It's a lot, bro. It's too many to count. Too many, bro.
You said you keep track.
It's too many, bro. Too many. You know.
So what is that? 5, 10?
10, 20? I don't know. It's a lot.
Oh, you don't know, but you keep track. You don't know.
People in there. You know,
hey,
I got
up to the bank, man. I got to handle this business.
There's champions that
I'm just calling in to let you know that I ain't no troll. I'm a grown ass man, and I do what the fuck I want to do, just like you.
Yeah. So, and hey, man, look, you might be something in your life that you doing, and people don't like you to do it, but do it anyway, brother. If it's what you believe in,
hey,
don't worry about
these dogs.
How people feel.
You know how these dogs get hated on. I fuck with these dogs, man. These dogs get treated like black men. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so hey,
we're going through the same struggle.
It is what it is.
We go through the same struggle, brother.
But I'm pulling up to this bank, baby, man. I'm going to holler at you.
And I'm glad you called in, man. A lot of dudes don't got the balls to call in, man. I'm glad you did.
Hey, I'm letting you know I'm a real motherfucker.
That's what's up.
Like I said in that post, I'll be traveling next year with my shit.
And we need more people like you out here. How about that?
Hey, that's what it is, man.
Now you be easy, brother. Have a good day.
You too. You too. Likewise.
All right, brother.
Look.
Hey, man, healthy discord, healthy discord, man. We ain't going to see eye to eye all the time, but, we can have a healthy discord, man. It didn't get too crazy, man. People got their own reservations as to what people do things for. I just see lanes that aren't being occupied, and I just kind of jump in them. I don't want to touch people the wrong way, making it seem like I'm trying to do, certain thing. But I see the community that needs infrastructure. So my whole time, with the magazine, with everything, this it helps you out, bro. Like when they see you working your dog and shit, before that neighbor or something just try to call the police on you and say, hey, man, I think he's conditioning his dog too much or something, they'll remember that this dog has a competition coming up. They're not automatically just going to call on you and say that, hey, man, these guys are over here and I ain't seen them fighting a dog, but it looks like they fighting dogs. They automatically won't profile you like that. That's where I come in at, brother. So I wish I could get the magazines away for free and spend thousands and thousands of hours and shit, working on shit, but it's just not, it's not possible, bro. I've been trying to come up with other avenues and different things to bring to the community that are more affordable options, and, try to find out things and find that sweet spot so that, everything covers itself. But it's not easy, man. It's not easy trying to figure all that out, man. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button if you in and out. You know what I'm saying? Marcel Sherry. Hey, I'm not gonna go for the Darty Jacks. I'm not going for that, man. I'm not. One thing, I'm gonna stay on my swivel. I don't need the extra notoriety or whatever for any illegal shit or whatever people, and like, we talking about show dogs and stuff. I think that's a positive avenue to compete in. I hope that's what he was talking about. I hope that's what he was talking about, and I hope that nobody gets baited into trying to impress people. I know one dude, man, he wasn't doing shit with his dogs, but he just felt like it was the thing to do, to talk about what he was doing with his dogs, even though I knew he wasn't doing shit with his dogs. So we just gotta be realistic, and it's okay to not do nothing with your dogs, bro. It's all right, especially on social media. Okay. And then we see, as we got these images, we got these terrible images, from this crazy event, and that's how they're pulling up on you. They're pulling up sober, ready for business. You might got your pants down, and law enforcement, they out there lurking. They lurking, trying to get with you. They want to snatch your yard. All of that, man. All of that. AQ, man. AQ, what up, man? AQ, man, you gonna have my head today, AQ?
Who this is?
This is Buck. What up?
What's up with the book? I just want to come on the channel and say fuck goddamn about 3 people here and get off the channel, home. That's all here.
Say, hey, say your shit, man. Pop your shit.
Shit, I just want to say fuck Pelican Baker Hill, goddamn police undercover snitch, and I want to say fuck that nigga Sonic some here, Hill police ass snitch, and I want to say fuck that nigga Breakum, Barkin, whatever that nigga name is, Hill police ass snitch too here. Three of them motherfuckers, they always try to goddamn post shit and make motherfuckers talk about goddamn they fighting dogs and all shit like that, and turn around make fuck nigga videos talking about dog fighters and shit. That's some police ass shit. Fuck
Right.
all three of them, and don't come on my channel talking goddamn about no goddamn dog fighting or none of that goddamn gang dog shit. I don't give a damn about that shit. I'm raising healthy, genetic ass dogs for the
Right.
public. And I ain't with that goddamn police ass shit that they be doing. So stay the fuck out my channel typing and goddamn and all that tagging me and shit, cause I don't give a damn what you niggas think about or talk about or dream about. Y'all some police ass nigga. Y'all three niggas some police ass, three police ass nigga.
A threesome, huh?
A threesome, a motherfucking threesome here. Police
Now I
ass
seen
nigga.
Breakum, but he been trying to troll me too. Been
Yeah,
seeing him, man, and he like the Pelican. I figure you can only want to kick it with somebody like that if you like that. That's how I put
right,
it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But I feel uncomfortable being around somebody with that company. It's just like,
Exactly,
you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
I can't really rock with him.
I ain't want to
You know?
goddamn call them motherfuckers no police, cause you know how that shit go. But them motherfuckers some police, home. I ain't lying. Them three motherfuckers right there, Sonny, that Breaking, whatever his name is, and PBK, yeah, them some police. There's more than him out there. There's more than them three out there. But them three right there, they the police though. Y'all stay away from them guys. Y'all don't goddamn socialize with them guys, cause that nigga PBK had a police come take your whole goddamn yard.
Got to be more careful.
And if y'all don't believe that shit, keep fucking with them and y'all will see that shit. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say this morning. And y'all brothers, buy that dope up, that good dope. It's Thanksgiving, Christmas time, it's harvest season. Smoke the best, not that goddamn Arab shit. And y'all have a blessed Monday morning. Salute, my brother.
Yeah, you too,
keep
brother.
doing your
Stay
thing.
blessed, man.
All right, you too.
All right, brother. Yes, sir. Hey, you know, we've been getting it, man, early. Been getting it early. Let's see, it ain't even 8 o'clock over here. So I like that early, man. I get up on here, shake it up, and then I get up off of here and get in these back streets and you know what I'm saying, get to see what's up. So nah, man, I mean, you can go back and look at my videos and everything. It was I go back and look at it every now and then. It wasn't the best time. You know, I was going through a lot. You know, when you get your yard taken, a lot of people like to joke about it, but that puts you in a fucked up spot, and then you don't really know what's going on, and then the law's taking advantage of you and shit. You know what I'm saying? We're out here. And I just want to be that voice that lets you know, like, you know, somebody probably got locked up now and they need to be challenging those search warrants, and they need to be challenging the validity on the evidence that was, you know, this is all shit that I wish I would have did. So it's not that I'm trying to do, you know, I don't know, but I still feel compelled to try to help people and see your way through these situations, man. You know, straight up. Yeah, nah, for sure. So nah, you know, and that's what I feel like my duty is too, you know, and to paint them in the positive light. You know, I wasn't fighting dogs at that current time. You know, when them motherfuckers came and fucked with me, you know, I wasn't fighting no fucking dogs, bro. You know, I'll be real. But, you know, when you got too many, and then, you know, they're automatically going to try to throw you up under the bus. They're going to try to throw you up under the bus. And if you don't use the right tactics to fight them, then you're going to lose every time. So I don't want people to try to do illegal shit and try to get away with it. But if it has anything to do with protecting the breed, I'm all for it. How about that? You dig? Smash that like button. He said he never been locked up before. Yeah. But look, man, technology is getting better and better and better. You got to watch yourself, man. Still going to these shows and shit. You know, people invite you to places you feel like you can't say no. It might be one of those type of situations, or it's somewhere, you know what I'm saying? You want to be out of Dodge, man. This is a lot of things is unlawful, in my opinion. The way they're performing these search warrants and, you know, the way they're gathering, you know, evidence on people, the way they're just violating people with the type of news that they put out on you. You know, they made me look like a monster. You know, I would never be a guy that would put out a magazine and try to do something positive. They painted me out to be a monster. You feel me? Marcel Shepard, what up, brother?
What's good with you, Buck?
Oh, man, cooling.
Yeah, man, I've been trying to step. Man, look, man, motherfuckers be on YouTube funny in a bitch.
Talk about it.
Man, you know, I used to come on your channel and take up for a nigga forever.
Right. Now,
Nigga turned on me,
it's a matter of time. He'll bite anybody, man. A snake will bite anybody.
Motherfucker turned on me so bad, boy. I said, God damn, I took up for this nigga for a whole year.
Yeah.
Nigga turned on me about a dog. Yeah. Now, you know what happened. You spazzed on the nigga talking about the Saber 2000 dog. He turned on the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you won't breed the dog. That's why you won't get no puppies out the dog. Who ass nigga, man? So
Yeah,
you supposed to be cool with some niggas.
That was the piece he shouldn't have let go. I'm just being real, my opinion.
Yeah. You see how the nigga got his feelings about that shit. Oh, fuck them niggas. He's saying niggas' name on the YouTube. Nigga, you saying niggas' real name on YouTube.
Right.
No motherfuckers be going through all kind of shit about these pits. Nigga, this shit real. Nigga, I feel what you're saying about taking your whole yard. He took my whole yard. Had to fight for that shit to get it back. And this nigga knew the shit. He still put your name on TV. Oh, Marcel Shepard from Wisconsin. What the fuck? Now that's police shit right there. If that ain't no police shit, I don't know what is.
Right.
You telling these motherfuckers where I'm from, my name and everything. You know, niggas ain't real with this shit. Niggas beat around the bush. You can only beat around the bush so long. You're like, man, this nigga the police or he ain't the police. Nigga sound like the police to me.
Man, I know what it is. I stay clear. Some people just say different things. I already know what's up.
Man, I keep this shit 100. Motherfucker, anybody that follow me know I was fucking with this nigga for real. Then all of a sudden, this nigga just turned on the motherfucker. I said, yeah, this one of them turncoat ass niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You one of them turncoat ass. You sell me a dog, get mad because I sell the motherfucker. Nigga, I called you first. Nigga, you got a problem. You got my real number. You know my real number. You want to get on the net and get clicks and likes and shit. I don't like that shit. Too.
That's bad character.
Man, that's that. This nigga wants some likes. This nigga wants some likes. He wants some clicks. So he put it on the internet. Nigga, you could have called me, nigga. You was the first motherfucker I called and said, I'm finna sell this motherfucking dog.
And he didn't have his cake ready. Now he's mad.
No, he ain't had shit. Man, please.
Yeah, he's trying to run a Ponzi scheme. Yeah, I know what he's up to. Why don't he answer my question, though? I've been on him. I've been drilling him. Why won't he answer the question?
The nigga mad. No, he ain't gonna answer that question. He want to ignore the nigga that's in Washington now. I even man, I hollered at that nigga. I said, man, you always made a comeback video for everything he said. Why you ain't saying nothing? He don't want to talk to me about it.
Because he know it's checkmate. Well, man, I know when it's checkmate.
Man, you know, niggas all, you understand? I've been on the nigga team. I said, man, look, I ain't fucking with you no more. I ain't gonna fuck with the nigga. I ain't gonna say nothing about the nigga, but I just ain't fuck with the nigga no more because I'm scared of the nigga too. Nigga might have some people sent to my house.
If you know where it is, man, I'd be worried. I'd be just, make sure
Hey,
everything's right.
I ain't even gonna sit up here and lie. I'm scared of that nigga, man. I ain't fuck with that nigga. I don't need no more comments or nothing on that nigga
You
shit.
know what's gonna save you though, man? People ain't got to do it, but people need to take a small 10-second video of your yard or 30-second video of your yard every day. I would.
Man, these niggas, man, I don't understand niggas. Niggas be bipolar on YouTube, man. The nigga talk about this, then he'll go back to the day. Nigga, you don't supposed to promote none of that, nigga. You say you don't do none of this. Niggas be killing me with that shit. Then motherfuckers want to have their picks and choose on who doing this, who doing that. Motherfuckers always talking about Tom Garner. Man, we know Tom Garner got the green light. He a white man. Ain't no motherfucking way in hell you doing all that and they don't fuck with you.
Hit me up, SBS.
Shit. Man, we know how this shit go. Motherfuckers turn on you quick, boy, when you ain't doing the shit they want you to do. Motherfuckers get mad at you for watching other channels. Oh, you watch this channel, you watch that. Nigga, you can't, nigga, I'm a man. I watch who the fuck I want to watch. I do what the fuck I want to do. That's what man do. That's what man do.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Man do what they want to do. I call this nigga like, yeah, nigga, I'm finna sell. I tell the nigga I'm finna sell Saber 2000. You know what the nigga tell me?
Hey, if that's all I had to do to get this guy to shut up, is talk about that wire up under that car, I would have did that a long time ago, brother.
Man, look, the man don't want to respond to that shit for nothing. I said, damn, let's respond to that. I want to hear my damn self.
Got to be more careful.
That nigga got mad as hell when I sold Dynamite that dog. That nigga did about 5-6 shows about that shit. He's selling Dynamite, dog.
Well, he wanted to keep that lie that the dog is really Pandora.
Man, look.
If the dog go back over there, then the cat gets out the bag. But as long as you got the dog, you didn't really know. So,
man, I bought the dog.
Never got out the bag. That's why he wanted you to keep the dog. He wanted that dog far away from his backyard.
Man, look, I don't give a fuck. The motherfucker in his backyard called me. I'm selling it to him. Because I called his weak ass, said, bro, I'm finna sell this dog. He said, man, sell that bitch. That ain't my problem no more. I said, okay. So it shouldn't matter who I sell it to. So it shouldn't matter who I sold it to. He should have been happy. Oh, yeah, bro, got his money. Well, it shouldn't have mattered. You said it's not your problem no more. I came to you. You the first motherfucker I came to when I was finna sell the dog. You act like you didn't want it. Or you just wanted me to give it to you. You didn't want to spend no money. You just wanted me to give it to you.
Well, he said he was going to breed it.
Yeah, he going to breed it and give me something back. How the fuck you going to breed the dog that I bought a motherfucking dog from you? I'm supposed to send it back to you, breed it with you, and you give me half the puppies? Is you crazy? That sounds like some crazy shit to me. Hey, nigga, if anything, nigga, you keep 2 puppies and give me the rest back. Nigga, that don't make sense to me. I'm gonna buy something from you and then give it back to you for free.
He ain't then give you half the litter.
Man, that nigga got me fucked up. I don't know who he think I am.
Yeah, man.
I was talking about motherfucking green. You niggas green. You niggas green. No, nigga, you green. You got fucked up.
He's green. He's green for sure.
That nigga got me fucked up. He must thought I was one of them goofy ass niggas. No, nigga, I was just, you understand, seeing what you was on. Then when I seen what you was on, nigga, that shit over with. That shit over with. I don't know. I don't know what.
I done fell out with day ones. I done fell out with good, dudes that I consider, like I fuck with you, but it will never
oh yeah.
The extreme like that, bro. That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm keeping 100 with you. I'll never fuck with that nigga again. Now, City Boy, that's my nigga. What y'all got going on? That's what y'all got going on.
City Boy just got wrapped up. I'm gonna be real. City Boy,
my nigga, man.
Shit though. He, I got cousins.
Hey, y'all man, y'all do what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all man, y'all do what y'all do. But PBK, I don't fuck with that nigga. Nigga, listen. I'm gonna keep it. I would never fuck with that nigga. I ain't gonna go on the nigga channel and drop I ain't gonna do nothing. I don't want that nigga in my business. I don't want that nigga, man, look. I don't fuck with that nigga. If the nigga he put in jail ain't fucking with him, I ain't fucking with him either. I ain't fucking with that nigga, boy. That nigga might be them feds. I don't know, man. Shit, I ain't.
Man, that boy told that information that I made that I didn't make that shit up, bro. I already knew, bro. And then I was like, bro, I was digging trying to find it. And I'm telling you, I talked to the brother that he told on. I talked to him.
I talked to some people too. So I
was like, bro, let's put this dude on blast and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't with it. He was like, nah.
Because he know that nigga come back get him right now. That motherfucker. He like this nigga. This nigga got a blast now. We can't be this nigga.
Tell him he really put the police on you. Like he's notorious. He's done it multiple times. People, and they don't want to deal with that. They don't want to deal with him because they know he will really put the police on you.
I wouldn't fuck with no nigga either if I thought he put the police on me.
One of my good partners, he saw the shit. You know, somebody told him. You know, we was arguing on here. This like a year and a half ago, and he was like, "Yeah, man, what's up with old boy?" And I was like, "Oh man, that dude." And, you know, I got all hyped, like, "Yeah, I'm on his ass." Yeah, you know. And he was like, "Man, leave that dude alone, man." I was like, "What?" I said, "What you talking about?" He was like, "Man, that boy put them people on you."
Hey man, you know? I got real street niggas hitting my line on the back end. Hey man, leave folks alone. Leave that nigga alone. Hey man, leave him alone. You know we got a small circle. We don't fuck with him. Man, I'm like, damn, this shit for real.
No,
they hit my line. They like, leave him alone. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna get out the line. Cause you know, before I was like, fuck that nigga keep saying my name. I'm on his ass. I'm like, no, I'm gonna leave that nigga alone. Cause this nigga say, yeah, his name is Woo Woo. He's from Wisconsin. He got dog. I'm like, God damn, nigga. That sound like police shit, man. I ain't with all that police shit.
Yeah, never.
You know, when you got pissed, even if you ain't doing nothing, they still look at you like you're doing something. We niggas, we got pit bulls. So shit, they look at it like you doing something.
Yeah, you already, and that's how I roll though. That's the whole thing with this whole shit. You know, like. I was thrown by surprise. I'm like, what? Right. This can't be for real. You know, it was like a dream.
Like it came true.
You fucking, you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of shit. I don't like to open up that briefcase of shit all the time. Because sometimes you just want to put that case up under you. You know, I passed that, but there's a lot of uncovered shit that I still need justice for on this shit.
Man, them people will say anything when they come to your yard. Man, they came to my yard, took every dog. These motherfuckers took every dog I had. Said I wasn't feeding them. I ain't giving no water. I said, get the fuck out of here. Said the dogs didn't have papers. They never went to the vet. Man, I took them all to the vet. They kept my dogs for 14 months. I had vet papers. I had everything. I had to get my shit back. They gave all my shit back. Yes. But I ain't gonna say my shit was in good health when they gave it back. My shit was skinny. They cut some of my dog fangs out. They did all kind of shit, man.
Wow.
Real shit. But I got them back. But I got rid of some of my dogs. They wasn't the way they was supposed to when I got them back. They was all fucked up.
Yeah.
Man, I fought them bitch, man. Them motherfuckers, they was saying all kind of shit. They said I was doing this, I was doing that. I'm talking about these motherfuckers just make up shit. And then they talk about they want to rescue the dog. Bitch, y'all just want to kill these motherfuckers. How the fuck are you rescuing me and you putting me to sleep?
Right.
That don't sound like no motherfucker rescuing me. They could have left me on the chain. Shit.
Hey, this is this shit. I'm looking at this shit. This shit is zoomed in 21.5 times. So that motherfucker was pretty far away.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You know, the motherfuckers just hating, man. You know, they say a nigga with a good house, land, dogs. Man, I don't give a fuck where a nigga at, they gonna find you. If you a nigga, they will find you and they gonna fuck with you. That's what I mean.
It's you know, because I hate that to be the narrative.
Man, look, that I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Everybody got pits. Black people got pits. White people got pits. Even though we got some white brothers say they have the same bad as us, that's a lie. Niggas got it better than anybody with dogs. Trust me. If Tom Garner was black, he would never have that shit like that. Never.
Wow.
He'd never have an empire like that. It never happened.
Wow.
The brothers know this. But okay, man, but Tom Garner, every time you see Tom Garner in the video, he got a brother standing next to him, holding the dog. Yeah, you don't see he got brothers with him. But he the frontier for all of it. We can see it clear. We just don't say nothing, because we're not racist and all. We don't want the race card to get in it. But shit, it's in it. Man, I stay around a whole bunch of white people. We get along just like it ain't shit, but I know what it is.
Well, I mean, they got studies that's, they got some disparaging statistics that, it'll raise your eyebrow about, people's encounter with law enforcement and how it goes, if it goes right or if it goes left, like you can look at some statistics and see, for yourself, I mean, it's definitely eye-opening.
Well, we know how this shit go, man. We seen it firsthand.
Yeah, man. And give us a disclaimer before we get out of here. I'm gonna get to CC, man. He's all over me.
Okay, I'll let you.
Give me a disclaimer before we get out of here.
Me?
Yeah.
Shit, none of this shit is for no illegal purposes.
Yes, sir.
This is all history.
It's all, this channel, we're not trying to promote illegal activity, nothing. I'm just trying to wake people up, bro.
Wake people up.
The technology, even if dudes on the block with them sticks, put the sticks down, bro.
Oh, yeah,
do yourself a favor because, when you get my age, that's when life gets good, bro.
Oh,
life don't get good to you in your 30s. Life 20s ain't shit.
That's what I'm telling niggas. I'm too old. I'm gonna be 50 next year.
See, man, happy birthday, man.
Nigga, this nigga gonna tell me. This thing gonna tell me the nigga PBK so mad. He said you can't promote your video, you can't promote your dogs. You too busy doing workout videos. Niggas jealous. Niggas jealous because I'm in shape.
Yeah. And health is wealth, brother.
And mom was jealous because I was in shape. I'm laughing.
Send me that shit, man. That might motivate me. Send me that shit.
I said, that nigga about the size of my 15-year-old son. My 17-year-old probably bigger than that nigga.
That's what I said. Like I got at least 2 sons bigger than him.
Man, I be trying to tell niggas, man, I got kids your size. Why I fuck you up? You know what I do to you?
I'm pushing up good weight. I had a nice bench on me. I like to brag. I told my sons to look it up and see where that compares to all men. I'm like in the top 1 percentile. My best day I did 3 wheels 8 times with no spot. That's my best. That's my best day. I never tried to do more. I never tried to put any higher than that. I just one day I went up in there and smacked the 3 wheels fucking 8 times with no spot, bro. It was easy, bro.
Oh shit, you a beast. I'm gonna go to the gym right now and get in. I gotta stay in shape.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. That was years ago, but that was crazy. Yeah. But see, nowadays I probably wouldn't even try to do 3 wheels. I think that's a lot of weight for a guy.
I ain't bet to no more than 200 right now. I ain't gonna try.
That's still good. See, I go up in there, I just throw a plate on there and just try to rep him out to 25 times or something, I'm
just trying to stay in shape,
Yeah.
Got a lot of because I gotta smack a nigga like PBK one day, man, because that nigga make you fuck him up. That nigga disrespectful, man. That nigga's disrespectful. That nigga
as long as everybody know, because he had real ones like you and a couple other guys that if y'all fucking with him, it make his bullshit believable.
Bro, I was fucking with the nigga. But I don't, like I told
that's
y'all.
What I was like, bro, how you guys fucking with this guy? That's what was throwing me off. I was like, man, these niggas can't be real if they fuck with this guy.
He say he putting the news out there, right? He say he putting the news out there, right? Okay, I don't give a fuck about the news clips and all that shit. But once he started talking about, oh, this nigga doing this, I'm like, I ain't on the news though. And he talking about this nigga doing this, I'm like, I ain't on the news either. So that's fiction. And to me, I ain't like the point that Mark Hunt went to jail. G, I ain't gonna lie, I'm keeping 100. I'm telling you this, and I'm telling him that. Man, I ain't like the point because motherfuckers be on the internet saying your name, and you go through real life shit, and you going to jail. I ain't like
you
that
ain't
shit.
on here. You see, I can see a motherfucker throwing me under the bus because I'm putting myself out here for
Yeah,
exposure.
but Mark Curry, he ain't got shit to do with this
He
shit.
don't even be on here, bro.
This nigga ain't got no YouTube. This nigga ain't got no channel. Now this nigga in real life jail. You understand what I'm saying? This nigga in jail for real.
Nah,
Cause
for real.
he studied saying his name.
I'm telling you, bro.
And motherfuckers think that don't got nothing to do with motherfuckers going to jail. Yeah, nigga. Police look at this shit. They're like, he's telling about him right here. This is
They
him right here.
investigating. They getting more leads investigating dudes. You know,
they do that.
They investigate for a long time. That's what people don't
Man,
understand.
they hang your ass under investigation for 2-3 years. Then they come get you. They go bring these videos to court with them. Yeah, look at this video. Yeah, this was on YouTube. Yeah, they talking about him.
We'll see what they're gonna do. See, probable cause is a less of a burden. So they're gonna gather up all that shit, and then they're gonna go to the judge and try to get the search warrant to take the dogs. That's what they do. So all of that bullshit leads up to them actually taking the dogs, and then they got to forward all of that to the prosecutor to see if they're gonna file charges. So, but to get your dogs tied up and your dogs euthanized and shit, that's an easy burden, bro. They could do that easily.
What?
They could just lie on you and get your shit. You know, they got a motherfucker that coming forward. They say, oh, yeah, and you'll go to court. You'll say this shit. Yeah, hell yeah. I'll say this shit under oath.
That's how they do it.
They get your ass just like that.
That's how they do it. I know how they get people, man. I'm saying it too many times. Shit. They do it. They especially, but they care more about these animals than they do people.
Yeah. Man, and I wanted to fight it all the way, though. My shit, I didn't want to take that plea. That was everything. That was probably the worst day of my life, man. And my lawyer was pressuring me and shit. You know, he was kept pressuring me.
They talk about these bills are getting high. You're gonna have to pay all this, that, and that. I said, man, fuck them bills. I said, y'all can get my shit back. Lawyer kept talking about, what can we do to make this go away? Give me my dogs. That's the only thing y'all gonna do to make this go away.
Yeah. Yeah, it was timing too, because if you look at it off of 6, if I got the 6, what I pled to, I would have only did 4. And I went in May. So my family would have only really, really been struggling for like 3 weeks before the summer start. Well, maybe like let's say a month and a half before summer start. And then like a month or maybe 2 weeks after school starts back up. So that'd be the only time that they'll really be without me, like, because in the summertime, like my little one, they all home summertime. So it just worked with what the family was doing. So that was a family decision, but that definitely wasn't what the fuck I wanted to do.
I'm a real nigga. I don't give a fuck what nigga it is. I don't like saying no nigga is jail. No nigga. If you're a nigga, you don't like seeing nobody go to jail. Let's see if they're a nigga. You're a nigga, bro. You don't want to see nobody go to jail. I like us anyway. If you promote niggas go to jail, there's something wrong with you, G.
Yeah,
nigga,
yeah.
I don't like seeing niggas go to. Nigga, I don't even like seeing the motherfucker, the bad man killed at the end of a movie. Like, man, that's my nigga. Man, cut this shit off. I don't give a fuck. That nigga killed 20 motherfuckers in the movie. He finna die. Cut this shit off, man. That's my nigga. He finna die, shit.
He said the police are on all platforms like you pay. Oh, hey, like this, my God.
Man, I don't even, when I watch Scarface, I cut that motherfucker off at the end. Scarface get killed, I cut this shit off. Man, man, I'm just a man. You got to be real. You can't be no fake ass nigga, man. Especially with these bulldogs, you can't be no fake ass nigga, man. That means your dogs reflect you. You understand me?
Hell yeah,
I'm real.
man.
I can't be fake. You understand? That nigga just did some fake ass shit. Like you snap on a nigga, he come snap on me. I said, bitch ass nigga, you think I am?
Yeah, hey man, them is female tendencies, man. I said it from the gate. I said it all.
Bro, listen.
I'm glad everybody's starting to see. I said it from the gate. Dude was a sucker. He was doing police shit because he was affecting my outfit.
I'm listening to the nigga show, right? He get to saying my name. My girl like, damn, he was just cool with you. Talking about all that. He was just saying this and that. I said, man, no, the nigga act like a female. That's what females do. They turn on you. He said, damn, that's crazy.
Well, now he's going after you now. He's on your ass now, though, because he ain't gonna respond to me about the wire under the car. That's all we want to know. But we know he's gonna spend some time talking about you tonight.
He don't want to talk about the wire in the car. He want to talk about me and Dynamite. Oh, that nigga sold Dynamite the dog. Why he sell Dynamite the dog? He can't even sell his dogs in his area. Nigga, what the fuck they got to do with me selling the dog?
Right.
Nigga, come on, man. You salty because this nigga might breed the dog and get some puppies. All this time you want to be the real Walker Mom, and you stay talking about this nigga want to be the Walker Mom. But nigga, when niggas was trying to get puppies from you, Plubby, one of these, I got you. Nigga, you was scared to do that because you want the dogs all to yourself. You know, when you fuck with a nigga, like, nigga, if I fuck with you, you fuck with me, nigga. If we do some breeds, I'll be like, nigga, take these two. And you be like, take these two with you. I know where they at, right? Man, this nigga, man.
The chances of them surviving, you split it up. The survival rate goes up a little bit.
The nigga ain't shit like that, bro. Nigga, I'm a real nigga. Nigga, take this motherfucker with you, nigga. I ain't gonna say, bro, I need nigga,
before I turn myself in, I sent the litter mate. I sent 2 litter mates to Stanky Leg, to one partner and one to another partner. It was a pair to him and a pair to him.
Because you can't finish that. You can't finish that we partners, we cool, and then you
only one of them still around. Only one of them still around. So
at least that motherfucker around.
That's what I'm saying. You increase the rate of something still being around if you split it up.
You know when niggas don't believe in the program, that because they ain't keeping shit. If you ain't kept one puppy or 2 puppies, nigga, you don't believe in that shit. You just selling those motherfuckers. You just want some money. If you ain't kept shit, you don't believe in your program. And you really don't believe in your program when you get on your YouTube and talk shit about the dogs you got and take it back. This shit don't make no. Well, how I'm gonna talk about the dogs I got, then say some other shit? Because his hand, it ain't no good. Get the fuck out of here. It's the same dog. But I'll holler at you, bro. I just want to get on here and chop it with you. Let you know.
I appreciate you for calling in, my brother. You know what I'm saying? It's been a good one. A lot of people chiming in. You know, we got it in today. It feel like old times again. You know what I'm saying?
I stay away from the fake niggas. I used to watch your show before you understand got popped up. Before all that shit happened. I was watching you then. Back in the days. Matter of fact, we even had a phone conversation. You understand me?
Yeah.
I called, shut up, bitch. Why you study crying? Ain't nothing wrong with you. Hush. Yeah, we had a phone conversation back in the day. That's what I was trying to tell the Pelican Bay nigga. I said, man, I fuck with Buck from back in the day. He's cool. And he got on all. I said, man, everybody.
Well, he didn't like me because of my status on YouTube at that time. I know what it is. I've been in real beef in my life, and I know that this wasn't about shit. He just was, it was a lot of people that when I fell, they felt like that was a good opportunity to come to YouTube and try to get your shit popping.
I used to watch all that. I used to watch you, Thompson, Ready Red, all them niggas. All that shit, bro. It's just dog shit. Niggas be like, why you be on everybody's channel? Like, nigga, I like dog shit, nigga. It's dog shit. That's why I be on everybody's channel. Oh, you can't, man, look, I can look at whatever the fuck I want to look at. But I'll get at you, brother. Okay, brother, stay up.
All right, brother.
Yep. I don't even know how to turn this shit off.
Hey, he said, how old is Saber 2000?
Man, Saber 2000. Oh, goddamn.
Pandora. That's Pandora.
Yeah, oh, bitch.
That's Pandora.
Hey, I asked PBK the same question. Guess what he told me?
What?
He said, I don't know. Figure it out. I said, this nigga a hater, boy. He mad at a motherfucker.
Oh, man. Because he don't know.
He's so mad. He's so mad. He snapped on me. Cause you snapped on him that one time. I said, this nigga got mad at me over what he said about him. Oh yeah, motherfuckers didn't even know who I was. Marcel, you and D, man. You saying niggas' name that don't even be on YouTube, nigga. That's police shit.
Yeah, now don't do that. If you motherfucker on here, that's different. Cause we in it. I'm in this shit. Motherfucker make a video about me. I'm in it, bro. I've been in this YouTube shit for a long time. People probably say shit about me on their channel. I just don't see it.
Man, he talking about D-Man this, D-Man. And he trying to put it out there, D-Man with the termite dogs. I said,
people that ain't in it, man, leave them out of it, man. Nobody, some people don't want to be in this world. That's out of respect.
He want niggas' yards gone. That's what he want. He want niggas to lose their yards and shit. That's what type of nigga he is, so he can put him on his channel. Yeah, I told y'all. He on the news now. Bitch ass nigga, you a hoe.
Man, we out, man. We out.
Okay, we out.
This ain't just a magazine. It's a movement. The American Pit Bull Terrier. Real dogs, real yards, real history. From legendary bloodlines to modern breeders, keeping the flame lit. Yard spotlights, breeding knowledge, controversy, culture. This is for the ones who walk it like they talk it. No fluff, no fakes, just dog man, dog woman, and dogs. Grab your issue now, support the culture. Because the legacy don't live online, it lives in print. This ain't just a magazine.
Crazy.
It's a movie.
Pay attention, keep
The American Pit Bull Terrier.
Be the ones next to you. Yeah, they'll fall on you. Yank God, fell in love with it. Jumped off the porch in it. Got dope in different spots and I be all through the city. I can feel it in my veins. I be whipping cocaine. Watch it lock in the pot. My niggas smoking propane. Let the Pyrex cool down. Water running in the sink. Man, I love to cook dope. I don't even think I blink. So many niggas in a way. They gon' make the ship sink. I done seen niggas fold. Tell stories to police. I got caught with the blicky. 2 times it get tricky. Took a case for my bros. Felt like they wasn't with me. Niggas run when it get sticky. Do it moving and get busy. Man, I know that I was trapping hard. I know what come with it. Gotta stick and move your own mans. Turn into a whip. My own homie set me up. Try to pull a okey doke. Put them in a chokehold. Standing on my 10 toes. They be the closest ones to you. In the end, they just fold. Fell in love with it. Jumped off the porch in it. Got dope in different spots and I be all through the city. I can feel it in my veins. I be whipping cocaine. Watch it lock in the pot. My niggas smoking propane.
These niggas goofy. Always trying to be like the next nigga. Like your shit don't stink. Go tell that shit to somebody else, cause I ain't buying that shit. You can gas them goofies up, not me. I can give a fuck. All that bullshit cap, that goofy shit don't faze me, cause I know who I am. You can tell them lies to them niggas that don't know me. But when I come around, I'm like they OG. Nigga ran it up and I ain't even been out 2 weeks. In Zambia, I got a money demon on me. Nigga, I can't sleep. When they came and got me from that last spot, I thought it was OV. Niggas always crying about this and that. I ain't worried about it. I took my lick on the chin like a man.
Fell in love with it. Jumped off the porch in it. Got dope in different spots and I be all through the city. I can feel it in my veins. I be whipping cocaine. Watch it lock in the pot. My niggas smoking propane.